Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Who knew caffeine could taste this good? With 5-Hour Energy Shots, caffeine just got a serious flavor upgrade. We're talking big flavor, from watermelon to strawberry, banana to sour apple, packed into a tiny 2-ounce bottle. You'll get as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee with 0 sugar and 0 crash. And with 17 bold flavors to choose from, there's a shot for every mood. Find your favorite flavor in-store today or grab a variety pack online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon and give your caffeine a flavor upgrade.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rodgers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Thursday.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. Oh! The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Reaves has got it, top of the key. Reaves, three-pointer. Good again. They can't stop him, Michael. He's equaled his career high. 45 points for Austin Reeves.
Let's see from 3.
From the three-point line, he is 6 of 9.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side, and he is locked in right now.
Buenos días, buenas tardes, y buenas noches.
Unbelievable the job he has done here this evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. We go to the night.
Yamamoto, Yoshinobu no monomane shite mo shinobu.
The clock is at 14. Love gets the snap. He's back to pass. Looks, fires over the middle. That's caught inside the 15, down to the 10, angling left 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft again. Packer lead is 28-19.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, need a fat one, bro.
Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
How do you say his name? Asminger?
Yeah, Asminger. On 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Bigger than U.S. Steel.
What a catch by the tight end!
Gungus.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
I've danced with the devil.
I'm surprised we're doing this as opposed to Eagles Vikings.
Oh, yeah, where's Eagles Vikings?
It is smooth, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. 7:02 and 30 seconds. Good morning. A Monday morning, swallow that breakfast sandwich, Sedano, because the mongrels are awake, sucker.
Yep, it was the 2-minute open was perfect for that. It took forever at Starbucks.
Yeah,
today.
what the heck?
That Starbucks downstairs at LA Live.
It's usually very fast
slowest.
for me. No,
did you go app?
I did. I usually go app because it usually takes 4 to 7 minutes. Mm-hmm. It said 19 to 25 minutes. I was like, whoa. So I just sat in the parking lot and was just listening to stuff while I was waiting for it to be ready.
It took me 19 to 25 in Santa Barbara over the weekend, which means maybe I just need the ocean breeze to get the schwans working. You know?
19 to 25. What, to warm up?
Yeah. No.
I thought maybe the government shutdown was affecting Starbucks or something.
Well, maybe so tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah. I sat on the. I almost didn't. I didn't know I was going to be able to land yesterday. So.
Why? What happened?
Well, they shut down LAX for a little while. Like there was because they didn't have enough staffers.
No way. I had no exposure to this yesterday. What? Really?
Yeah.
This is like an ongoing problem now, right? Like air traffic
I shouldn't
controllers.
say they shut it down. That's not accurate. They grounded planes, which happens sometimes due to weather and things like that. But according to KTLA, I read it was because of staffing. Yeah?
Oh man, is that air traffic? Is that TSA? Is that security? Is that everybody?
I don't know the specifics, Captain.
Oh, well, I'm a detail guy.
I understand.
You know? I'm a detail guy.
I was able to land, which is nice. But there was a row of planes waiting to get to their terminal.
Welcome home, pal.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can I just say something to you?
No.
Okay. George, last week
Bergman's frisky. Yeah,
I know he
Dodgers
is,
are
but
back in it.
I know, and he's got a big pitching matchup tonight that he's not excited about.
Well, listen, I wouldn't be excited about going against Max Scherzer either.
Well, right, unless Yamamoto was pitching against Max Scherzer, then I'd have no issue at all. But given that we're going with Tyler Glass now here,
I mean,
I can understand where he's been very good, but I could understand where the nerves are. But I just want to say
my nerves are like his Andy Pajes, my Cubano hermano, going to get out of this postseason funk.
Well, he may not even be in the lineup tonight. That is a possibility. And that's something Dave Roberts has been talking about.
Yeah.
On Friday, I think it was, or maybe it was Thursday of last week, you and I were having a conversation about, I was mentioning to you the SC football schedule and how they didn't play this past weekend.
Correct.
I'm going to say something right now to SC and to the NFL. When the Rams have a bye going into the future,
they should schedule a game?
No. The opposite. Do me this favor. Rams have a bye. Chargers play on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Raiders have a bye.
This is all about convenience for you, I presume.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Rams have a bye. Raiders have a bye. Yeah. Chargers play Thursday night. USC doesn't play this past weekend.
Right.
Wow. I mean, what a great weekend. Because your teams...
Well, because Rachel didn't give you any grief?
No, but she still threw shade on Instagram.
She threw shade?
What kind of shade?
Oh, I should just adopt a dog.
Oh.
That was shade on
Saturday.
Was
that you?
Oh, I didn't think that was shade at all.
Oh, see, I took it as shade.
Yeah, I don't know why you would take that as shade.
I thought
because
she
you were on a
adopted you
golf
already.
course. Yeah, you were on a golf course while she threw shade.
Oh, I never even accepted that as shade.
Oh, I did.
I didn't at all. Well, you have a very negative, outlook on all things related to my relationship.
I did a headline to the restaurant in Santa Barbara. I said, "Oh, we got Rachel shade, Rachel," and they all just looked at me and Moby Dick over there on the wharf.
No shade at all. In fact, I thought the opposite was true. Like, hey.
Because that's what you need. You need to just add another dog into your life.
Oh, there's no dog coming. There is no dog happening. No dog whatsoever.
It was a good-looking dog she was with, though.
Yes, that was my friend's German Shepherd.
Don't you have enough things that you got to pay for in your life?
Oh, yeah. There's no more dogs coming. The dog that I have now was enough to take care of this weekend by myself when I also was enjoying this bye weekend. Again, no Rams, no Raiders, Chargers Thursday night, no SC on Friday, which meant, George, Saturday.
You work in sports, but we're happy there weren't enough sports?
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, last night was amazing. Last night I had the Kings. I had the Lakers, which was spectacular. They gave me the night off of the World Series. I did have the Packers and the Steelers. So there were plenty of sports. But with the Rams on a bye and the Raiders on a bye and the Chargers playing Thursday and UCLA showing up for the game in Indiana, but then, that game lasting a quarter.
I know that you wanted to do your Radio Rinaldi about UCLA and El Permanente having another insane win.
Right.
That wasn't going to happen on the road. Like, Indiana's a real team.
Well, Indiana's real, and UCLA has been a great story for the last 3 weeks. But at some point, it was going to come to an end. Yeah. And, oh, by the way, the Coach Cignetti at Indiana, he wasn't going to slow down. Because, remember, he lost his offensive coordinator, Tino Sinceri, to a big promotion to go to UCLA. That lasted about 2 weeks. So there was no doubt in my mind that Coach Cignetti in Indiana, they were going to pour it on UCLA. But, yes, there were plenty of sports this weekend. Dodgers, unbelievable. Austin Reeves last night, incredible, which, by the way, comes off the Friday night when Luka was insane. I'm just saying that from a football perspective, if the Rams have a bye and the Raiders and the Chargers also have a bye or already done, it was very helpful for me.
A lot of memes yesterday going around how Geno Smith still threw 3 interceptions on a bye week. It was quite entertaining. But then Mrs. Davis died, so I couldn't take a shot at the Raiders.
We could just kind of let it slide for a week. They didn't play anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Austin Reeves, though. I mean, you heard John and Michael in the Open. I mean, he was unbelievable last night. I mean, just unbelievable. I like that Mike gave him a little grief at the end about, hey, you couldn't get the extra assist to get the triple-double with a 50-pointer. What's going on?
Come on, man, really. I was blown away last night because, to be honest with you, George, based on the news that Luka was out, I kind of thought, wow, Lakers could be in a little bit of trouble here tonight.
The Kings aren't that good, though.
No, they're not that good, but
Big win, though. Big win.
It's a big win, but I'm saying, like, this notion that they were not going to be in the game, I mean, I don't know if I would have bought that. But.
I wouldn't say that, but I was thinking between Schroeder and Levine and DeRozan and Sabonis, I was like, you know.
Those names sound good, is what I would tell you.
They put out a professional-sounding team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the actual team does not play well, is what
I thought Brody might have a big night last night.
Yeah.
He scored 18 points, but I figured Brody would be looking for LeBron as if to say, yo, how's that sciatica? Man, I ain't down with that fake you-know-what. Come on, man.
He wasn't playing.
Well, I know.
He also wasn't there. Neither was Luka.
He also was not there. Right, exactly. So there was no
You think
LeBron.
you were hoping he'd pick a fight with him on the bench?
I don't know about picking a fight, but maybe make a comment, which would lead to my entertainment, but it didn't happen for me last night.
Maybe when they play in L.A.
Perhaps.
You'll get what you want, Kevin.
Maybe. But what a performance last night by Austin Reeves. I mean, again, coming off the performance of what Luka did, scoring 49 on Friday night, for Austin Reeves to go off like that last night, I mean, wow. For all you Laker fans that were like, oh, trade him.
You should trade Austin Reeves.
Nah, you can't trade him. You know why?
Because this is the problem. You fall into this trap during the regular season, and then in the postseason, when Luka and Austin have to defend somebody and they get picked on, then it's like, oh, yeah, Austin Reeves, dude, you got fooled again. He would be good. Reeves. Austin Reeves is very good, but Austin Reeves needs to play next to somebody that can defend.
Okay, get somebody who can defend.
He's like Clayton Kershaw, great in the regular season.
Well, I wouldn't even say that he's going to be bad in the postseason again. I think he was dinged up. My thing is, you're only as good in the playoffs as your weakest link. I can't believe you're making me crap on Austin Reeves after he almost had a 50-point triple-double.
Do it. Come on. How dare you?
I'm not going to do it.
How dare you on first thing on Monday morning?
I'm going to catch myself and not do it.
How dare you?
But
you're a bad guy.
But you're doing this thing of like this knee-jerk reaction thing.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Where you're like Hulk Hogan cupping your ear to the ring. You know what I mean? For everybody on all four sides of the ring. Austin Reeves is awesome, except we forget about how you were literally at the front of the line and were like, oh, man, Austin Reeves can't do anything in the playoffs.
Well, he was bad in the playoffs. That's true. But I don't ever want to give up on this guy. Never want to give up on him. I mean, come on. Who would have ever thought that Austin Reeves last night, essentially by himself, was going to carry the Lakers to a road
Didn't he do it against Denver in the regular season last year?
He did have one particularly great game against Denver last year.
Yeah, you put up 45.
Yeah.
So it was pretty close.
Well, spectacular performance at Austin Reeves. I don't ever want to see this guy get traded. I don't want to hear about it. He's my guy. That's my guy.
Okay. I marked the tape at 7:11 and 50 seconds on October, what's today?
27.
Thank you. 2025, that Cappy says you cannot trade Austin Reeves. It'll be his guy. Let's literally,
guy.
You know what we should do? Like, you know how the guys on Inside the NBA, when they make bold predictions, they put it on a sticky note and they put it on the wall.
All right.
And then at the end of the season, Ernie revisits all the sticky note predictions.
We have a board. We have a whiteboard over there. We can write all these things
whatever.
on the whiteboard.
Let's create our version of that. And then just write the date, 10/27/25, 7:11 a.m. Yeah. Cappy says cannot trade Austin Reeves.
Where are we going to put the Mason and Ireland sticky board when they steal our bit?
I don't know. Didn't we have some kind of a tree we were going to do in the studio?
Oh, yeah, we didn't do the tree.
It wasn't donated. Remember, they went down.
Well, for Christmas, we could put it up.
All right.
We got to put up a Hanukkah bush, too.
They did go down.
Don't forget about the Hanukkah bush.
That was good, all right.
Don't forget about that bush.
Okay, but I just want you to remember this now.
Okay, I'm remembering.
Come like April, May, when we're talking about this again.
All right, here's my commitment. You ready?
Yeah.
My commitment to Austin Reeves is my commitment to you as well. I will be on the
There
Austin
it is. Brianna's
Reeves.
just put up a sticky note on the now this whole glass is going to be filled with sticky notes. We're not going to be able to see them on the other side.
From all the stuff I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I am committed to Austin Reeves for the long haul.
Okay. You know who I was at? Again, I want to, because everyone always says that I'm just going to, like, poo-poo this on DeAndre Ayton all year. And by the way, I'm going to be proven right more than wrong. But I do want to tell you, last night was one of those nights where forget about the point totals and all that stuff. The thing that I was most impressed by, and this is something that is really like small in the sense of it's hard to track, but it really does help them win ball games, is literally the way he set screens yesterday. Okay? 32 direct pick plays on Sunday, the most by any screener in a Lakers game in over 2 seasons. Okay? Now, if he just committed to doing that every night, they would be fine. The problem is he will not be committed to doing that every night. But because Luke and LeBron aren't out there, he has to be more involved. So I wish he would just do that when those guys are out there too. But I get the feeling that is not going to be the case regularly.
Though? Why would he not?
It's not. It is not his nature to be consistent with that kind of effort on those kinds of details.
Doesn't that kind of player drive you absolutely insane?
Correct. That's it. Literally, ask anyone who's ever rooted for him on any team he's ever been on.
Like, I'd rather know if you're going to suck, you're going to suck, and if you're going to be good, stay good. Once in a while have a bad game, but that's got to
fingers crossed JJ got through to him that this could be a more regular occurrence, but I am not holding my breath.
Well, that's just it, Lindsay. It's coaching. See, now it's up to JJ Redick to get the best out of him.
JJ's a good coach. There's been a lot of good coaches in his life that have not been able to sustain that for him.
But maybe somebody with a different message can actually get through to him. Yeah. And because for me, I don't really care that much. I just want to have him prove you wrong. Like, that's more fun for me. It's kind of like the way you feel about the Chargers with me. You know how you like always want to rub it in my face. Oh, look how awesome the Chargers are. They beat the Vikings. You know, I want DeAndre Ayton to be awesome so I can go, you see that, George? See that? Look how you didn't give this kid a chance.
Okay. Yeah,
Come on, JJ.
I literally have said the entire time he has been here, I have said, I hope I'm wrong, but
well, we all do. We all hope
history generally does, at this stage of his career, he's kind of a formed player.
What he did, though, he did do some things that were pretty impressive. Like, he was going after Domantas Sabonis, which we haven't seen from a Lakers center in quite some time. Somebody that was actually going after rebounds. There was multiple times that he just powered through Sabonis and got to the basket.
Yeah.
And he had one where he had a rebound and then went up for a dunk over Sabonis. Yeah. It was really nice.
The problem with DeAndre is going to be is that he's just not going to get enough touches to keep him engaged. And last night, that wasn't the issue.
I'm gonna say right now, come on, JJ, get this kid touches, keep him engaged, have him do all the things that you think he can do, but he hasn't done consistently. Get the best out of DeAndre Ayton.
But here's what I will say about JJ, and I think that this is important. I actually was way more impressed with the Minnesota win on Friday night than I was yesterday. Yesterday's cool, don't get me wrong. But the Minnesota victory, to me, is more impressive. First of all, that team absolutely embarrassed you in the postseason last year, okay? And you went and pretty much kicked their ass on Friday night.
Yeah, I think it's a more impressive win also because of the opponent is a significantly better team. Listen, I talk about how Sacramento puts out a professional-looking team on paper, and there's names in there, but these are all guys that have been around, and these are guys that are a bit older. Listen, Minnesota is still a young, up-and-coming team led by a young superstar. And to your point, they annihilated the Lakers last year in the postseason. So, great win. I'm actually impressed with where they are right now, 2-1. Not bad. Not a bad start to the season.
Not a bad start.
Not bad.
More wins than losses. Not a bad start.
Hey.
Let's cleanse the palate for a moment. Tell us about our friends at Ocean Subaru, Cappy.
Oh, Cappy.
Oh, man. Yeah, tell me. I would love to tell everybody about Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, man. What a great spot. The thing about Ocean Subaru of Fullerton is it is a beautiful dealership, but it's not like so massive that it's going to feel like you just ran a marathon when you go walking around the lot. You can walk around the lot. You can look at all of our brand new Subarus. You can look at all of our certified pre-owned Subarus. You can walk through our lobby and see what's going on. Oh, by the way, the service department. If you ever need to have your vehicle serviced at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, what a great lobby and coffees and waters and sodas. Everything to make you comfortable so that if you have to sit around for an hour or so and work for a little bit, we're making it very, very comfortable for you. But right now, let me just remind you that if you come in to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we've got some great deals going on right now, including 1.9% financing for 63 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek all-wheel drive, or 1.9% financing for 72 months on the brand new 2025 Subaru Outback Premium all-wheel drive. That's right, just 1.9% financing on the brand-new Subaru Crosstrek and the Outback. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to oceansubaruoc.com or come in and visit us. We're right there on Euclid Street in Fullerton, and check out our huge selection. Come on down and say hi to Omar, his entire staff. We're going to get you and your family into the safest Subaru on the road at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
Nicely done, Cappy. Nicely done. 7:19, good morning.
Good morning to you. So today is Monday morning. It seems like everybody was off to a great weekend. George, I know you were on the road a lot last week. And then I didn't get a chance to catch up to your Louisville-Boston College.
It was a fun
broadcast.
game, actually.
Well, who won? I don't even know.
The Louisville won, but it was pretty close until basically the last 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So this was a crazy weekend, though, between the Dodgers and the Lakers.
Dodgers.
Right, Dodgers. Lakers. NFL football, college football.
Right, but no Rams, no Chargers, as we established.
Right. NHL hockey, though. I'm telling you, man, it was a great
weekend. You were watching the Kings. You were at a bar for sure watching that.
No, I actually, last night was...
Oh, go puck yourself.
Last night was one of the great nights of my life. Seriously, last night was awesome.
What? What did you do that was such a great night of your life?
Well, Rachel and I, after spending a weekend in Laguna, which, oh, by the way, I don't know Laguna that well.
Wait, now, did you look at the calendar and realize that the Chargers were playing Thursday, the Rams were off, the Raiders were off, and you were like, hey, Rach, how about we go to Laguna this weekend?
I wish I was that forward-thinking, and as you know, I am both unorganized and a procrastinator.
Right, so that's why I would be surprised if that actually transpired that way.
Unorganized and procrastinator is a terrible, terrible combination, especially when you're somebody's boyfriend. No, the Rams had the weekend off, and some friends of mine were like, hey, we've got the weekend off. We're going to go to Laguna for the weekend. You want to come up? Hell to the yeah, we want to come up. And so we went up, and we had a chance to play Pelican Hill, which was, Chris, an incredible golf experience, truly an incredible golf experience, amazing. And then just a little bit of rest and relaxation. But it didn't even occur to me, George, to be honest with you. Oh, my God, the Raiders are off, along with the Rams who already played. They're off. The Chargers played Thursday night, so they're not playing. So the teams that we really dig in on and cover, those teams are all off this weekend, including SC.
Now, how were you marked on the tee sheet for the starter? Was that a full comp, or was there a contribution made to Pelican Hill?
Oh, they got paid full amount.
Did you pay full amount?
Now, come on, man.
I just want to know what the round costs.
I don't know what it cost.
Because he didn't pay for it.
Because I didn't pay for it. Right. I was a guest. I was an invited guest.
Did you wear shorts or pants?
So I wore shorts, but wait.
You wore shorts to Pelican Hill?
But wait, there's more. I wore shorts. However, on my way to Pelican Hill, I was eating an empanada.
You spilled it.
That empanada, when I took a bite of it, a whole bunch of juice and grease and everything went flying out of it.
Yeah.
It got all over my shorts. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to clean the shorts. I can live with this. Then I got out of my car, and I went to get my golf bag, and I leaned against the car in a way that whatever the letters were on the car were now on my shorts in dark black on a very light pair of like grayish shorts. So now not only do I have empanada juice all over my pants, now I got the words of the car on my pants.
Sometimes that happens on a Heine Friday. You get the empanada juice. You know what I mean?
See. So that's when Rachel said to me, don't you have another pair of shorts? I said, no. She goes, how about a pair of pants? Chris, I busted out the Cozy Earths.
Oh, which color?
The black ones.
Oh, beautiful.
And I wore the Cozy Earth pants, the everywhere pants.
Now, see, that's appropriate for Pelican Hill. You should be in slacks.
Although
not shorts.
The guys I were playing with, they were both wearing shorts. And one guy was like dressed like he just came from the pool. So not so dressed up.
I like to respect the course.
I do, too. I like to respect the game. So what a weekend. And now we got more Dodgers World Series games. Bang, bang, bang. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Max Scherzer. We're going to talk to one of the hosts of the Blue Review, Greg Bergman, about Max Scherzer versus Tyler Glasnow and the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
Game 3. First game at Dodger Stadium.
The Dodgers.
7:23. Good morning, mongrels. The Sedano Kap Morning Show on a Reaction Monday. Smile, it's Monday. Even though it's Monday, you still smile. You know why, sucker? Because you got us.
The the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, we'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. Moments in therapy like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can change lives. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a big step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist, our listeners get 10% off their first month. Call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after you call pound 250.
Buenos dias.
Wow, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
On eBay, every find has a story. Like if you're looking for a vintage band tee, not just any tee, the band tee. You wore it everywhere until your best friend stole it. Now you're on eBay, and there it is. Same tee from the same tour. The things you love have a way of finding their way back to you, especially on eBay. Where else can you find that mint trading card you searched everywhere for, or your first car, the one you wish you never sold? It has to be eBay. Shop eBay for millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
7:25, good morning on a Monday. Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Wake up, mongrels, because Gladys Knight of the Pips are singing to you, sucker. On this day in 1973, the #1 hit. Gladys Knight of the Pips, Cappy, Midnight Train to Georgia.
Yeah, nice way to start a Monday morning. Very nice, Chris. Very nice selection.
It should be like Sedano and the Pips, and we're the Pips. You're the #1 Pip. Pippy Pip.
And the Pipettes.
Today is also Cranky Coworkers Day.
Hey, hey.
By the way, let me look at the thing. Oh, 2 days without a blow-up. That's
2 days?
That's what the studio says.
No, it's got to be more. The weekend was 2 days.
Well, no. It counts by like
only work
day.
Yeah.
By the way, with it being Cranky Coworker Day, that's definitely going to go back to 0.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, Chris, did you have any blow-ups over the weekend? Anything Kings-related, Lakers-related? Did you have any blow-ups of any kind over the weekend?
No, I had an amazing weekend in Santa Barbara.
He was like on a mini vacay.
I know, but I mean, sometimes, something doesn't happen. They got to call him. He got to fix stuff.
No, actually, it was pretty smooth. And our Amtrak
nice.
didn't even hit anybody, which was nice.
Hey,
wow.
That's another nice benefit. Yeah. On that midnight train to Georgia. Soul. That's what that is right there, people. Nice way to start a Monday morning.
By the way, let me tell you this. Join ESPN LA and Jim Beam for the Ultimate Boys in Blue Game 4 watch party tomorrow at Spring Street Bar in downtown LA. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and hey, everybody. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and enjoy Jim Beam drink specials, giveaways, and LA sports tickets. It's all happening tomorrow night, presented by Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Drink smart. Reports are that Pip #1, Cappy, Pip #2, Morales, and Pip #3, Bergman, will also be in the house tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like the Pipettes are showing up tomorrow night.
I love that Bergman had the Heinas.
That's right.
Jump into his blue review with Parker the other day.
That was awesome.
At Cosm.
Yeah, they all came up. There's a couple people that came up, but they were ready for Parker. That's
I
for
like
sure.
how Parker introduced himself and then he forced
David.
you to introduce yourself.
Right.
Hi, I'm Parker.
Hi,
Parker. How are you? Hey, you need your pool cleaned? I'm Parker.
He gave both names, so he's like, "This is Greg Bergman." Greg is fine.
He should have given your middle name. You know, this is Arthur Bergman.
Yeah.
Parker's not back there, odds. I wanted a Heine update.
Now,
he's back at home. He'll be at Dodger Stadium tonight.
Oh, okay.
Do we think he landed the plane?
Oh, I think so. I think the girl not the girl with the red hair, but the girl that was on his left side. I think there was something going on between the two
Do we
of them.
think he woke up with a teardrop tattoo or no?
That I don't know for sure. Maybe that's why he's not in this morning. You know, maybe he's trying to cover it up.
Laser treatment.
So, Bergie, is that what was happening,
from the
though?
barrio, keeping it real.
Is that what happened? Like drunk Dodger fans decided to crash the Blue Review at Cosm?
Yeah. So they did, and then other people came up as well. And there was two guys that came up, and they were like, "Oh, 710, so excited to see you. This is awesome, hey!" And like we're getting in there, and then Parker goes, "Oh, so what's your favorite show on 710?" And one guy, he thinks about it for a second. He goes,
Max and Marcellus.
Colin Coward.
Colin Coward. That's even worse.
It's not a bad, it is
I was like, wrong one, buddy. Wrong station.
You were like, that's me, actually. I'm Colin Coward.
You should have said that.
Oh, that would have been good.
You want me to tell you about
Just
layers?
I grew a beard is what you should have said to it.
Layer the conversation for you if I have to.
Yeah, but the
layers.
Yeah, so Bergman, let's get into this. How worried are you of George Springer is my question. Highest slugging percentage in World Series history. 3 home runs in the 2017 World Series against the Dodgers. I know fans are yelling, it was because of the trash cans. But
I mean, it was also 10 years ago.
Wait, you did hear them all on like all 3 of his at-bats that he homered, right? Wasn't that a thing?
I don't remember,
to be honest with you.
I feel like that was the case.
But I thought
I thought they didn't do anything in the World Series.
Right, in the World Series.
That's how they got
it was
there.
the Yankees series that everybody was talking about the trash cans.
Yeah, because it was against Aroldis Chapman, who they absolutely, you could see it on his face, like, yep, I know what happened.
Yeah.
But it was a long time ago. Oh, by the way, I mean, all these stats that you're just talking about, George. I mean, it is a little while ago.
I get it, but I don't know if you've noticed, he's still pretty awesome.
He's pretty darn good. I'm not going to tell you otherwise.
I'm just giving you historical context how he performs in the World Series, but yes, he's still very good.
He's very good. But this is 2025.
Okay.
That was 2017. Your point is made. He did perform well back then, and he has performed well in this postseason, to be sure.
Right.
No doubt about it. But Bergie, I guess where George and I both were starting with was Scherzer. So the old man is still rolling. We talk about all these old guys, LeBron, Aaron Rodgers. We always seem to neglect to bring up a guy like a Max Scherzer. How old is Scherzer now? 43-ish?
I think he's 42. 41.
41?
Yeah.
Okay.
41. So you got the old man Scherzer tonight against Tyler Glasnow, who's been good. Not spectacular like Blake Snell, Yamamoto. Great, even though Blake Snell wasn't awesome in Game 1. So what do you think of this pitching matchup?
Yeah, before you say anything about Glasnow in the postseason this year has
been
3
very
games,
good.
He only has given up 1 run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1 run in the 3 games that he's pitched. Now,
I know,
one
I
of the
think
games is only an inning and 2/3, but still.
I know, right. But I think that's kind of the thing, Berg, is we've seen how long we've seen Snell go deep. We've seen Yamamoto with back-to-back complete games. So we're kind of judging it based on the first 2 guys, which is probably unrealistic and unfair, frankly.
So we'll go with Scherzer first. So Scherzer is still a very good pitcher, but at the same time, he's not someone that goes deep into games anymore. Like, if he goes longer than 4 innings, I think I'll be kind of surprised. I know he went 5 2/3 against Seattle, but he doesn't go very deep anymore. He's not really much of a strikeout guy anymore. He's more of a contact pitcher than what he used to be because of his age now. So if he's somebody that they can get to early and then you can get to the bullpen early, that will be huge for this team, because if you get to the bullpen after, let's say, 4 innings and they have to go through, what is that? That could go through 5 innings of bullpen on 3 days in a row. That's better for the Dodgers overall, whereas Glasnow has been very good, but also he's a guy that walks a lot of guys, and he's a guy that, it kind of gives up some contact, and that's what you're going to get from this Blue Jays team. So this is going to be the battle of the bullpens. This is going to be a very, very tough matchup tonight.
Interesting you say that it's going to be the battle of the bullpens, because what has been so great for the Dodgers thus far in this postseason is, frankly, the minimal use of what was their weakest link during the regular season, and that was the bullpen. I'm curious to see, and I know the story is being reported, what Dave decides to do with Andy Pages. Does he decide to go with Kike in center field and give Pages a rest? Because, frankly, his numbers are just so bad at the plate.
I get it, and they are really bad at the plate. But he has been good defensively, and it's the ninth hitter. I mean, you want him to be viable, certainly, but I don't think they're necessarily depending on him to contribute in a way you would want from the top of your lineup.
No, and so Pages, the thing about it that keeps him in the lineup for me specifically is that his arm is a deterrent. When he's in center field, if you're not going to go first or third, if it's a ball to Pages, because he will throw you out or go second to home.
Right, you're not getting that with Kike for sure.
Yeah, you're not getting that with Kike. You're not getting that with any Alex Call if that's who they decide to go with.
Yeah.
So
Alex Call.
Right. So the fact is, like, he needs, and also he was kind of hitting the ball better in game 2. I think he had 3 hard hit balls. He had a ball that just missed hitting a home run. And you also trust that if someone's going to hit a home run, he can hit the home run, not Alex Call.
Right, but I think if you're Dave, to your point, George, about not expecting a lot out of your number 9 hitter, and Pa has had an amazing regular season, but I think we would all say that Kike's bat is clutch in the postseason, and so now you got to kind of trade off. You've got the defensive prowess on one side of Pages, but you've got the clutchness of Kike on the other side. And the fact is that even though the Dodgers won the second game 5-1, it's not like they had this massive offensive explosion. It's guys like, Will Smith that come up with a big home run. Max Muncy comes up with a big home run. So, as you know, those two kinds of guys right there, Will Smith and Muncy, you know what they are. Bergie, you know what they are?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they're heart and soul guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do I have to say it every time? I mean, come on. That's what they are. And those guys come up big. And Kike's one of those types of guys, too. So I'm curious to see what Dave's going to do tonight with this lineup.
Yeah, it's going to be curious. I hope he leaves it the same, to be honest with you. I think Paz can come out of it. He was an important piece, and really because of his arm in the outfield. Defense is more important than the 9-hitter getting on base.
Did you guys hear the story about how after Game 2, we've talked about this during the regular season. The Dodgers are pretty much the only team in baseball that uses 2 different planes for its entire traveling party.
Yeah.
So all the players get on plane 1. They fly back to L.A. The coaches and staff and everybody else who's on plane 2, they had a hard time apparently getting out of Toronto to get back to L.A. So it got to the point where yesterday the players are on the field going through all of their, day off hitting routines and, fielding routines and so on. And there's no coaches because the coaches had not yet gotten back to L.A.
Right.
Because they were in plane 2.
Yeah.
Which I find that to be a very interesting part of the story because no one else does it like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what Dave decides to do. But in Dave we trust. You hear that, Christopher Arthur Morales?
Oh, I'm fine. And here's the great thing. In one postseason, Yamamoto is already lights ahead of Kershaw as a postseason pitcher. And it's a beautiful thing. I am so excited. I might get a Yamamoto jersey now.
Oh, what does this have to do with
Where is
Kershaw?
a Yamamoto
Why are we doing
bobblehead?
Kershaw
I will build a beautiful tower for that Yamamoto bobblehead.
Make a shrine.
The only chance Kershaw gets into one of these games at Dodger Stadium, right, is if it's a blowout.
Yeah,
one way or the other.
By the Dodgers. No, I don't even think it's.
You don't think they would say, "Hey, go out there and eat some innings"?
Game 1 was a blowout, and they didn't go to him.
That would
have been the right spot.
The final out. They want it to be like that type of moment.
So
it would be nice.
And somehow still give up a home run.
Hey, do you want to know what Dave said about it? They asked if they could see him.
Go to the tape.
I would love to get him into one of these games if the situation is right. But first and foremost, I'm going to make decisions that I feel are best for helping the team win that particular game. And if he's a part of it, fantastic.
That's right, Dave. You are the best manager in baseball because of that decision-making. Because
like
you said, no,
case.
I am not giving in to Kershaw. And all these gutless fans like Greg Bergman that are like, oh, he's so amazing.
I don't even know why you're talking about Kershaw.
Because we brought him up. And then we were able to play this down.
Sonia Chen on MLB.com, who I think does a phenomenal job covering the Dodgers, had a story over the weekend. Like, is it possible Clayton Kershaw could get an appearance in one of these games at Dodger Stadium?
It would be great. But it really would have to be in the moment that Lindsay was talking about. Like, it's the final out and the bottom or top, depending on what's top of the ninth, bottom of the ninth. and he gets like the final out because they were up 10-1. That would be fantastic.
If it was game 2, but it was at Dodger Stadium, let's say it's that scenario where like Yamamoto's about to finish a complete game and you're up 5-1 and you got, the top of the lineup. Would you bring him in for like the last?
No,
you leave Yamamoto in.
Wait, would you leave him in or would you bring him in for the last batter?
No.
In game 2?
Because why would you disrespect Yamamoto like that? If he's
what are you doing, Lindsay?
Lifting,
why are you disrespecting Yamamoto?
I'm asking because
everybody disrespect Yamamoto.
We built a shrine for him.
It would have to be in a closeout game when you're up big.
Okay.
Who's the guy that's saying the Yamamoto song? I want to do a duet with him.
I've been trying to find him because I want to have him perform it in studio live. That'd be amazing. Nice. But I can't find him.
Think about if you're Kershaw and you're hearing us talk about using Kershaw as a charity case. Like if I were Kershaw, I'd rather not pitch than be some charity case. Seriously. Like, hey, I'm part of the team. I did what I did during the regular season. I'll take my ring. I'll ride off into the sunset. But I don't need to be your charity case.
But it's not a charity case if it's like a special moment where it's like he gets to ride off into the sunset for like the last out of the World Series when they win. That'd be amazing.
The last out of the World Series,
people would be like crying their eyes out like, oh, this is so perfect.
Hey, if it's 10-1, fine. But if
what's
Yamamoto,
the least number of runs they can be up before you'd be okay with that?
I'd say at least 5.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
at least 5. But I also don't want to. If Yamamoto, the way you described the example, if he's done all the heavy lifting and he's gone 8 2/3, and there's a 5-1 lead, I'm not bringing in Kershaw for one, to close.
I don't know.
I gotta respect Yamamoto.
You got to think about it.
Now, can I ask everybody a question? I saw this on social media. I don't know if I believed it, so I'm asking if everybody else saw this as well. That after Yamamoto's complete game, they were like, this guy's so amazing that after the game, he was like kind of straightening up in the dugout before he left the dugout. Come on, is that for real?
Yeah, that's what he does.
What's wrong with that? He's a good teammate.
It's so sweet.
He cleans up after everybody.
That's amazing.
Apparently, Shohei and Yamamoto, that's a Japanese thing that it's like
custom.
It's a custom that it's also like when you put something on the ground, it's actually you're putting your luck on the ground, so they're picking up all the luck.
Why it's so much cleaner there?
So it's interesting. I saw this on social media. An American family that moved to Japan, and for work-related stuff or whatever. And the son was playing Little League there, and the customs there are so cool and so different. To your point, Cappy, like they make the kids, rake the fields. Usually the coaches do that stuff. They make the kids rake the field after each game. Like the way they handle the post game is really impressive. So I'm not surprised that is the case with those guys.
Rake that field, you little scumbag kids.
Whoa. No. You know what happens here? In America, the dads do it so that we can all take care of our kids and get them their right playing time and make sure they play the right position. We rake the fields. We take care of the grass. We line the fields before the games.
7:41 on a Monday. Hold that hardwood because it's time for the morning wood.
Cappy, I'm going to go. Try it.
Yeah, hold it up. Let me take a look. Ha, ha! Ha, ha!
Sedano, tell us about our friends at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Oh, listen, you need the hardwood, okay? Especially here in the morning, you may think, I need the hardwood, right? Okay, well, call Hernandez at 866-62-FLOOR. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, all right? Family-owned, legitimately family-run. Get the authentic old-school TLC, actual wholesale pricing year-round, so whether it's your home, your rental, your ADU, your business, like Dr. Clapper went to Steven Hernandez not too long ago. All right? Go over there. Papi Hernandez started it 57 years ago at the OG location in Commerce, right? Crazy Hernandez brothers, Steven and Carlos are there. Moms there, aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, sisters, sons, daughters, you name it. They're all there. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start, and that's why I say it, and I mean it. No sale beats wholesale. So whether it is the hardwood, it's very hard.
Oh, yeah, hit that wood.
Who's there?
Oh, slap that wood.
Whether it's the hardwood, the laminate, the tile, the vinyl, the carpet. You need turf for the outdoor, they got it. You name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. You can see it, touch it, take it home with you on the same day, and that's huge, especially when trying to finish a project fast. That's why designers, contractors, builders all shop here. They know the crazy Hernandez brothers are always going to take care of you. And check this out. First responders, active military, veterans, all receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if you find a better price, which I doubt, call Hernandez at 866-62-FLOOR. Ask for Steven or Carlos. Tell them the square footage you got, what the other place is offering. They'll match, no questions asked. Head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. OG location in Commerce. Santa Ana, for those of you in Orange County. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks. Just the best price in town year-round. Because no sale beats wholesale, homeboy. Check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
7:43 on a Monday. A Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Good morning, Mongrels. When we come back in 2.5 minutes from right now, we're going to get an update on picks against the spread, and it is getting tight at the top. Who doesn't like it when it gets tight at the top?
No.
Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Avner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Avner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now, it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Come on, Grincha.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Out here, it's football season, where nothing beats backyard grilling, gathering around the fire pit, and cheering on your favorite team with friends. The yard is mowed, the lights are strung, and the grill is warming up. Whether you need to fill up your propane, get a new grill, or even a generator, out here, it's game day. And we're ready for it. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The balance of how you drive me crazy and also make me laugh hilariously is like the perfect balance.
See that? Perfect balance.
Yeah.
Perfect balance.
Yeah.
Back to Sedano and Kap.
7:47, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday. Wake up, mongrels. On this day, of course, it is his birthday. We lost him back in 2015. The lead singer of STP. Happy birthday, Scott Whalen, Cappy.
Yeah, Scott Weiland was a great singer, man. Great front man for Stone Temple Pilots. Love that band.
And remember, we saw SCP at Yamamoto, and it wasn't just you missed him, obviously.
No, he's obviously not here, but the guy that they hired to front that
he
band.
He sounds just like him.
I thought he did a great job.
Yeah,
I've seen him twice. I think he did a great job. I don't know his name, but it keeps the band alive.
Absolutely right. Also, today is National American Beer Day.
Okay, all right. I'll have an icy cold Coors Light. Thank you very much.
Speaking of National American Beer, it's a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. The Lakers are back at home after last night. Tonight, they're back at home for Game 2 of the back-to-back React, with us all day long, leading up to pregame coverage at 6 p.m. Then it's Lakers-Portland. Tip it off at 7:30 thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. And, of course, that Ultra 0.0 is beautiful for me, my friend.
What a night we got tonight. We got Lakers basketball and the World Series.
It's a sports equinox.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Because there's NHL, NFL, NBA, and MLB.
Any MLS? Because I was watching.
I don't know.
There probably
MLS
is. Yes,
yesterday.
playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Philadelphia Union win yesterday in penalty kicks. And then I saw SDFC in their inaugural season win their home opening playoff game. So
we're getting ready for LAFC on Wednesday against Austin.
Right. Wednesday against Austin. Okay.
There is some MLS. FC Cincinnati and Columbus Crew.
Okay.
And Minnesota United
Look
and
at
Seattle
that, Cappy.
Sounders.
You got it all. You got it all.
So you got to understand, Sedano. Remember, you cut the liners on Friday, then you left.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then Cappy cut his, and afterwards did a whole diatribe because LAFC was in the liner. It's like, we got to talk LAFC on Monday.
Right. The only problem is that I lied to everybody because I put in the liner, we'll be talking about the Lakers, and we'll be talking about this and that and this and that. And I was like, and LAFC. And then I was like, wait a second. They don't play over
That
the
doesn't mean
course
we
of the
won't
weekend.
talk about it. We just talked about it.
Hey,
so
good
you
job.
paid off the liner.
We still
Good
talked
job.
about it.
Feel good about that. I didn't lie.
Yeah. By the way, did you, Bergman, I know we talked about UCLA football, but did you see where UCLA basketball is in the top 25?
I believe 12.
I thought it was 17, but I could double-check real quick.
So I thought they came in at 12.
This is preseason rankings, huh?
Yeah,
preseason rankings are stupid. But UCLA basketball is going to be good this year.
Yeah, they are going to be good.
They got a great point guard from, I think it was New Mexico, Donovan Dent. He's going to be good for this team.
Oh, yeah?
A real point guard, which they haven't had in quite some time.
Yeah, they've had like combo guards kind of playing point guard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dylan Andrews was no good. Tiger Campbell was the last one that was actually a good one.
I like Tiger.
Yeah.
Speaking of combos, with this show now in mornings, guess what we're bringing back in
What's that?
afternoons? On those early Lakers games? Combo plate, baby.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Combo plate's coming back.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
There was not anything I hated more than a freaking combo plate.
Why?
Oh, my God.
You got
it was
out early.
Yeah, it
No,
was
it's
just
nice.
No, it was still miserable. It was worse for my schedule when I had games to do the combo plate.
Oh, but an actual combo plate where you take like a little beef and broccoli over here, and then you put it together with a little orange chicken over here. I mean, that's a nice combo plate.
It is nice. Yeah. Hit the NFL music, producer Jorge, and let's get an update on our Week 8 picks against the spread. Of course, the Raiders. The Rams had a bye week. Chargers played on Thursday. And we go to producer Lindsay Baseball with the picks against the spread update.
From the official update desk here, after Week 8, bad week for both Cappy and Chris Morales, who, of course, made all the same picks. You guys only ended up netting 2 points each.
Oh, 2-pointer. That's a bad week.
The only one you guys got right were the Eagles.
Nobody.
The Eagles
did anyone have a good week? Greg might have had a good week.
I did. I had 9.
Yeah, Greg had 9. I had 8.
Yeah. Good.
Briones had 7. Sedano, you had 6.
Yeah.
By the way, my switch from San Francisco to Houston
was huge.
Yeah,
was huge.
It was.
Was huge.
Changed everything for him.
Mm-hmm.
There was three of you had 5 points on that game.
And I'll tell you something else, that my touting service that I brag about every week, that was one of their big plays this weekend, was Houston over San Francisco.
And you went the other way?
Well, because I didn't get the touting picks until Sunday morning. So again, don't listen to myself. Only listen to professionals.
So it is getting tight at the top now, Linz.
Overall, in last place still, because, again, he missed a week, Jorge Briones with 50. And Berg's not too far above him with only 51, so he's in 5th place.
Come on, Berg, you
I'm
do
in
better.
4th with 52.
You're 1 ahead of.
Come on, Lindsay, do better.
That's okay. And then Sedano's in 3rd with 59. Cappy, you're in 2nd with 60. And Christopher Arthur Morales still in 1st with 64. So it's getting close.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Cappy's right behind me, squeezing. He's squeezing.
Everybody's within striking distance.
Well,
1 good week is all it takes to get right back in it.
God, it was a terrible week. Just awful. Gosh, man.
Hey,
I mean,
went 3-2
Pittsburgh
on my
last
stupid
night.
pick.
I thought last night, I was like,
Pittsburgh's not going to the Super Bowl.
but when they had a big lead at halftime, I was like, here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
Yeah. Did you like my voice message I left
I
you yesterday?
loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Pittsburgh not going to the Super Bowl.
I love the way you say Super Bowl. Like, it's perfect. You nailed it.
My son was at that game last night, and he's texting me. He goes, I don't know what's going on at halftime, but some guy named Brett Michaels is performing, and it's horrible.
Really?
And I'm like,
he's a big Steelers fan.
Right. He had no idea who Brett Michaels was, and he was like, this is really bad. Somebody's getting fired.
He's probably wearing, like, the eyeliner and then, like, a
give you something to believe
yellow and black
Hey, man.
bandana.
Hey, Dad, they don't play this on McAfee, Dad.
Isn't that headband like he holds in his fake hair?
His fake hair, yeah. He wears a weave.
Really?
He wears
Really?
a weave.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of those guys
What?
do.
I think that's all
Hulk
it is, right?
Hogan did, you know. A lot of people
Hulk
did.
Hogan had a weave?
Yeah.
I did not know Hulk Hogan had
yes,
a weave.
you did. Come
I
on.
swear to God. How? He was bald up top, and he had the side hair.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot on the sides. Let's just say it was hanging on for dear life. His weave was.
Yeah. Hoftel. Hang on for dear life. Hoftel. That's right.
So here we go, Cappy. What was your biggest? We could do it more on the other side, but I was just curious of the what actually transpired this weekend in football. Yeah. What was kind of your biggest takeaway?
I was shocked to see Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals have what appeared to be a commanding lead,
and the Jets
and the New York Football Jetropolitans decided, you know what? We were inspired, and this was actually a very sad story, obviously. Nick Mangold, who was a great, great player for the Jets, unfortunately passed this past weekend.
I know, terrible, man. Kidney disease, yeah.
And they were inspired, and they won this game. And Justin Fields telling the story after the game about how he was curled up in a ball in his closet crying his eyes out during the week just because of the pressure, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the magnitude of the pressure.
I appreciated the transparency there.
Yeah.
By him.
You
know, it stinks because he's, at one point he was supposed to be a great player, and, he's fighting for his career at the moment.
And doing that while playing for the Jets is a career killer.
Oh, it's impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at a guy like Sam Darnold, you're like, hey, bro, the best thing you could do for your career is get out of New York as soon as possible.
Yeah, look at what it's done. By the way, it took a few extra stops for Sam, too. It's funny how, Sam did the Jets and Panthers. Baker did Cleveland and the Panthers. If you can just avoid Cleveland, Jets, and the Panthers, you're in great shape.
Yeah.
I look at Bryce Young and I think to myself, I can't wait till his next stop happens,
Yeah, I was kind of happy for him standing there in street clothes yesterday while Andy Dalton had to kind of take the beat down.
Right.
One other side note from yesterday's NFL, and again, Rams, Raiders both off, and the Chargers played on Thursday. Did you see any of the Broncos-Cowboys yesterday?
I did. The Broncos, they're really good, man.
It's still kind of hard to figure out, though, because Dallas has a top-rated offense and a last-rated defense, literally 32nd in the NFL.
It's almost like they need to make a trade or something,
Those throwback Bronco jerseys were
the
cool,
best.
too.
They should just keep them.
They should.
Right. They are the best. Those are the John Elway jerseys.
Yeah.
And the iteration even before John Elway.
Well, yeah, it was the original John Elways, because they went to their current iteration or close to it during the Elway era.
Right.
Actually.
When I was a kid, man, those jerseys, I can remember Craig Morton and
Orange
Haven
Crush.
Moses.
Yeah.
Yes, Rick Upchurch, Lyle Alzado. That was his original team. That's where the Orange Crust came from.
Yeah.
Tom Jackson, Randy Gradishar. I mean, these were amazing Bronco teams back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. To me, the thing that stuck out the most.
Yeah, tell me.
I'll tell you on the other side. How about that?
Oh. Now, do you want to do that after morning roll call, or are you going to stick in? Or
no, I'm going to the Mongrels. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, that frees it up for the Mongrels to call, though.
877-710-ESPN. We'll do a morning roll call. Unless there's gutless calls, then we'll get right back to Sedano. But he's going to dive into that YouTube chat.
Yeah, I'm going there now.
It is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday on 710 ESPN. KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. I am honored always to talk about my friends at Providence. They saved my life. But I have been wanting for 10 years to talk about the Big Cat. Our friends at Felix Chevrolet. And I am proud to say, Nikki D, the general manager over there, Jordan in the marketing department, the Big Cat, Felix Chevrolet is now a fine partner here at ESPN LA, and we welcome you. We welcome you, Big Cat. You know Felix Chevrolet. You're driving down Figueroa in downtown LA, headed to USC, and you see that Big Cat waving at you. That's Felix Chevrolet. And they've been keeping LA moving since 1921, right off the 110 across from USC. Felix Chevrolet isn't just a dealership. It's a landmark. Whether you're looking for a brand new Chevy Silverado, a sleek Malibu, how about a Traverse? My girlfriend Stephanie drives a Traverse. It's a beautiful car. Or Nicky D, the general manager, he growls that engine with that beautiful Corvette. Oh, Felix Chevrolet is what it's all about. It's like family when you walk in. You walk in and say, you don't say scumbag, not at Felix Chevrolet. You say, hey, where's the general mongrel? Not manager. Where's the GM, Nicky D, the general mongrel? He'll take care of you with a brand new Felix Chevrolet. Or if you want something pre-owned, the team at Felix will take care of you too. You're like family. A la familia. Felix Chevrolet, welcome to ESPN LA as a fine new partner. Meanwhile, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show continues. We get it going. Morning roll call, 877-710-ESPN. We'll talk to you, mongrels, in 3 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Huckleberry Vodka, crafted with real mountain huckleberries, Idaho State fruit. Think blueberries, but richer. Try pairing it with lemonade. So refreshing. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters. In a world where drivers pay too much and finding a new vehicle can feel like a struggle, it's Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Take advantage of 1.9% financing for 63 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Sport all-wheel drive, or 1.9% financing for 72 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback Premium all-wheel drive.
Approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. All buyers or vehicles will qualify. Plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. Offers do not combine and are not available on previous purchases. See dealer for complete details. Expires 10/31/2025.
The roof scraper.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees, and it should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee. Included with every tire purchase with paid installation, you'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's a limited lifetime tire guarantee only at Midas.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh, Dion.
George Sedano.
LA, baby.
Scott Kaplan.
What's up, LA?
What's up, LA?
Hey.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
Oh, we know how Sedano loves Elvis.
Walking through a party in the county.
8:02, good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday. Yesterday, October 26th, back in 1957, the #1 hit. Elvis Presley, the Jailhouse Rock. By the way, this used to be a big dedication song back in the old days. The homies calling Humble Harb, Huggy Boy, saying, hey, dedicate Jailhouse Rock to my primo. He's in Chino right now. You know what that meant if he was in Chino.
Did they listen to the radio in jail?
Well, that was a big part of it with dedications because the homies in jail could listen to the radio.
Sometimes the homies in jail would use a payphone to call their favorite radio show.
Yep. They'd call the Wolfman.
Big X over Los Angeles.
Exactly right. Plus, yesterday, back in 1984, The Terminator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, premiered in theaters. By the way, I think Sedano's terminated all the calls today.
Well, Sedano is in the YouTube chat. He's mixing it up pretty good right now.
He's
talking
chopping
like
it
Laker
up, man.
trades. Yeah, he's telling everybody how Giannis or Joker is going to come to the Lakers. Yeah, don't give him a chance to respond.
It's fine.
He's all in on the Mongrels right now.
Yeah, the Mongrels also want the Lakers to trade for Wemby. So that's a thing.
Oh, that's a done deal. Done deal.
Easy.
Sure San Antonio's going to give him up.
Easy.
Let me guess. LeBron for Wemby, 1 for 1.
No, what's the kid's name, Bergie, last night that came into the game that none of us have ever heard of? Chris Mannion.
Oh, Chris Mannion, yeah.
Chris, is that how you pronounce it?
No.
Mannion?
They talked, Magnon. They
Yeah.
talked about the pronunciation.
It's Magnon.
Yeah.
Magnon.
Well, guess what? No more Magnon because it was bad.
No, him.
I think they like him as a prospect to develop. He's not
They
ready right
need
now.
a lot of development.
He had a steal.
Magnon
He's there for his defense.
By the way, they put Magnon in there, but they don't put my cardiac brother in there?
Yeah, by the way, Cappy, I'm not suggesting that's going to happen, but if they're going to try to get in the mix for one of those guys, Austin Reeves would, in his new contract, would have to be in there. So it's not that I'm saying it will happen. I'm just saying that if they're going to try to trade for one of those guys, if they become available, which I don't think Jokic will, but Giannis clearly will, you're going to have to trade Austin Reeves.
Please don't do that. Now,
what the heck would you have to trade to get Giannis? Like,
now, don't get me wrong.
You'd have to
Giannis
trade
is
all the
different.
picks. You'd have to trade all the swaps. And you'd have to trade all the salary that makes it work, too. So you're talking about probably like nearly $70 million worth of salary.
That'd be worth it, though, for him, right?
Well,
I would do it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, do it right now.
Right. Add filet mignon, and they can do it.
By the way, if we were taking calls, but these gutless mongrels aren't calling today, who would it be brought to you by? Shina?
By the way, mark it down on October 27th at 8:05. Christopher believes Magnon won't amount to anything.
No, I didn't say you won't amount to anything. He's just not ready right now.
Jorge, can you
got
write
to
that
send
down?
him to the G League now.
There was nothing that he did
Put
last
that on the
night.
post-it note.
8055. Okay.
Read that billboard, Cappy. Read that billboard.
Hey, it's being. And by the way, before I read the billboard, I'll just say this. You telling me that today on the morning roll call,
I'm
you
going
don't
back
want
to
get
the
in?
Mongrels. Enough of you guys.
You
Your
don't- you
failed
don't-
segment.
You people don't want to prove Sedano wrong that this is not a failed segment. The morning roll call.
Yeah, hold on. Ready? Here's caller 1.
Caller
2.
No, I thought Sliwa had a big announcement
Caller
last week. He
3.
said, "See the dial tone bit? That's what Mason's own bit."
Yeah, that took a lot to remember.
Yeah.
No, it was a big reach to take a swipe at the kid, but I did it. Anyway, can you read the billboard, please?
Yeah, it's brought to us by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. 877-710-ESPN. I'd like to talk to somebody today and say hello.
Aunt Esther says the Mongrels are out of minutes on their burner phones.
That's a good one, Aunt Esther. That was a good one.
The rollover.
Oh, man. Wow. All right. Well, hey, listen.
Do you remember when you used to have to tell people, hey, I'll call you after 7 o'clock at night because it's free?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The high school highness back.
Nights
I
and
mean, I was in
weekends.
high school, too, so it was okay
Yeah.
to talk to high school highness, but, you know.
I remember having to do this all before cell phones. My parents and I, we used to leave my grandparents' house, and we'd drive an hour home. And then by the time we got home, the way to tell everybody that you got home safely was a collect call. You guys remember collect calls on landline?
And would you just basically tell them what you needed in the voicemail
Right.
they would make you leave?
Right.
Be like,
You'd be
come
like,
pick me up.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Pick me up at the movies.
That meant we're home.
Yeah.
You know, and we would leave a message. We're home. Collect calls. Or do you guys remember a person-to-person call? You remember that?
No.
Where you were specific. You're like, hi, this is the operator, and I'm looking for George Sedano. And then they'd go, oh, George isn't here. Okay, and then they'd go back and they go, hey, sorry, we tried to connect you with George. George wasn't there. But that was the connection to let my grandparents know we had gotten home safely. Person-to-person phone
Look at
calls.
what we did. We pulled the trick on Sedano. We pulled him in, so now he's got to talk to our friend Hector.
No, I'm out.
Hector, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Hey, Sedano, I just wanted to tell you, eat a fat one, man.
Oh, he's telling
Hey,
Sedano
what's
to
up,
eat
man?
a fat one.
Yeah, Sedano, eat a fat one.
Yeah.
Eat 2 fat ones.
Yeah, nah, man. But honestly, I love you guys' show. Cappy, you met myself and Hector Jr. last time at the Angel game with Morales.
Right.
And I just wanted to touch base and say how much, honestly, I was overseas for years ago for work. You guys made, you guys came onto the scene and really, gave me a piece of home to remember. I've been listening to you guys for a while now, and honestly, you guys are awesome. I like the banter that you guys have, but what I really wanted to say is the fact that I think they're going to exceed expectations this year, man. LeBron James seems like he's sitting there and playing like a high school, hard to get, and the Lakers are hungry. Luka's showing up, buying everybody new J's. He's taking them out to do all these team activities. This team is going to build and grow, and it doesn't matter if LeBron James is on board. He is one of the all-time greats, but I'm a Kobe guy.
Good job, Hector. That's a good call.
What is he stealing Cappy's Radio Rinaldi bit
Yeah,
there?
I like Give it to him, Hector.
Let's go to Amir in Baldwin Park.
But listen, they're hungry. Come on. You got a better analysis than
No,
that.
come on, Hector. That was good.
I appreciate it, but
tell Hector Jr. I said, what's up?
What's up, Hector Jr.?
I appreciate it, the stealing of Cappy's Radio Rinaldi bit, but, they're hungry.
All right, Hector.
Let's go to Amir in Baldwin
analysis.
Park. Amir, good morning over there in BP. What's going on?
Good morning. I was just calling in because I heard nobody was calling in, so I just wanted to let
I like
Cappy
it,
know I
Amir.
got him.
It's a
not
pity
a day
call.
segment.
You tell Sedano that this isn't a failed bit.
It's a pity call is what he did.
It's not a
okay.
failed segment. I love it.
I heard nobody was
appreciate what
calling
y'all
in,
do.
so I took
Good job,
pity.
Amir.
I took
It is
pity
a
on
pity
you.
call. It's a pity call like we were talking about Kershaw. Put Kershaw in the ninth
By
when
the
they've
way-
got a 10-run lead.
Ron the Caddy is on deck, but first we're going to talk to Andrew in L.A. Andrew, good morning.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Andrew?
So, George, a couple weeks ago you asked why the Rams weren't practicing for the Thursday night game against the Niners. The reason is because the NFL has scheduled all those Thursday night games to be between divisional opponents, so they don't have to do a whole lot of prepping, and they don't necessarily have to do a whole lot of practicing because they play each other 2 times every year.
Well, Andrew, I appreciate you giving us that information, but I never actually brought that up, so that might have been someone else.
Good call, Andrew. You school this kid,
Yeah,
Andrew.
school
He
him.
don't know nothing
That's a
about
good
sports.
job, Andrew.
Andrew,
That's a good
Andrew
job,
Sedano
Andrew.
don't know nothing about sports.
That was a great factoid. I didn't know that.
It was an excellent fact, and I appreciate it, but
That's what we bring you on the morning roll call. Facts.
I have never, ever uttered that phrase or those words certainly not together ever on this show.
And then, Andrew, here's a question for you. When the Ravens play the Dolphins, they're not division opponents. How does that work on Thursday night?
Yeah. So that
But
also
school this
doesn't-
kid.
Yeah.
It is time. Now, everybody, gently put your fingers on the dump button.
Right.
Because he is a man that usually leads us there. We say good morning to the one and only. He is referenced daily on this show. Good morning to Ron the Caddy.
Buenos dias.
Yo. Buenos dias. What's happening, guys?
Yo,
Ron, you sound mild. What's going on?
What's that?
You sound a little, relaxed.
I have, dude. I just had my morning bowl. I'm looking at my hardwood. Yeah, it's Monday, dude. It's my day off.
Oh,
and I
beautiful.
called in out of pity. I'm with Sedano on this one. This is a freaking failed segment,
Thank
man.
you, Ron. It's a terrible segment.
Ron, I could have
You know,
really used you.
saw
I
my
could have used you on
favorite skinny
Saturday.
fat friend's face. I saw that sadness in my skinny fat friend's face, and I was like, man, I'm going to call in the show.
Sedano, I'm the skinny fat friend, in case you didn't know that.
Yeah, I figured it was you.
I wasn't sure who the skinny fat friend was.
What, you thought maybe it was you? Were you getting insecure?
Yeah, I was worried about it. Am I the skinny fat friend?
Also, when Ron the Caddy sees Stephanie at any sort of event, he goes, "Stepmom!" And I don't really know what that means. I think I know what it means, and I'm a little worried about what it means.
We were there, dude. We were there at that LAFC game where I was like, man, your dad did radio. And I was like, well, I want to be on radio too, man. Can you be my stepdad? And that's where that bit came from. That's why I was like, all right, you're my stepdad and she's my stepmom.
Behind the bit with Ron the Caddy.
Somehow this segment became even more failed.
It's a failed bit.
It became
All right, Ron
an
the
even
Caddy,
bigger failure. Yeah.
Have a beautiful day, Ron the Caddy. We love you. Go sniff those keys,
Eat
brother.
a fat one, everyone.
Thank you. We will.
Boy, Ron, I could have used you on Saturday at Pelican Hill, pal. I'll tell you that right now. Greens were rolling fast.
Oh, we want to keep going? Oh, let's keep going. We say good morning to Tommy. Good morning,
More of this
Tommy.
failed segment.
Good morning, Tommy.
This is a successful segment.
Buenos dias. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Beautiful, Tommy. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I just want to say you guys are phenomenal. You guys are awesome. And go Dodgers. We're going to take it in 3 over this week and end it in 5.
Oh, beautiful, Tommy.
Okay, because I got confused there that we
I
were
was
going to take it
confused,
to
too.
3.
One last
You
one.
know?
Josh is
I
in
need more
Orlando.
coffee.
Josh is in Orlando, apparently. Good morning, Josh.
What's up, guys? So this is not a booty call. This is a pity call.
All right.
So I'm just chiming in with you guys.
Hey, sometimes a pity call is a booty call. You know what I mean?
Could be both. Those
There you
things.
go.
Yeah, those things aren't
Both
necessarily
things could be true.
mutually exclusive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were the last one on the list.
And I'll take them both, by the way.
So I'm a LA transplant. I got to get my Clipper talk in, and Clippers suck. Let me just say, Clippers suck. They suck, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't want to see them. So I just want to get this in on a Monday morning, guys. So I hope you have a good one, and go Dodgers.
Good job, Josh. That's a good job.
Great segment.
That
by
was
the
a
way.
great segment.
Great
Morning roll
segment
call.
of pity calls.
That was good.
Yeah. Maybe we should change the name from roll call to pity call.
Let's do it, actually. We're going to have imaging tomorrow. Now it's time for the pity call.
Clippers are 2-1, aren't they?
Yeah, but
They're
still
terrible.
suck.
They suck, according to this guy.
They're awful. They're the worst.
I mean, they lost by like a bazillion against Utah and still somehow have like a positive point differential.
Yeah, how is that?
Because they've been good after that game.
Does OKC still have the largest point differential of anyone in the league?
I don't know. I could double check.
I remember that being a big talking point.
Well, last year, yeah. I mean, they sustained it for the whole season. Right now, it's San Antonio. Here's the thing.
Wow.
Cappy, I know you love a good Cappy Lappy.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Get
I was
ahead.
telling the folks on the other side this during the last break.
Okay.
If there is a game
Mm-hmm.
that you can get to live this season
Mm-hmm.
at Crypto.com Arena,
Mm-hmm.
you should do everything humanly possible to go to the game Wemby is going to play in next Wednesday.
Okay, next Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking a look at the schedule right now.
Because what he is doing right now
Mm-hmm.
is...
Wait, isn't it this Wednesday? Oh, no, next Wednesday. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, next
I
Wednesday.
do my calendaring, you know?
Yeah. What he's doing right now
Mm-hmm.
is ungodly. Like, it is like the type of stuff he's capable of doing on a basketball floor is unlike anything we've seen of a human being that size.
Right, because of the things we've been talking about, which is even though he's got the height, although you did get ripped on Twitter last week because you said that he was 7'5". Me, I think he's 8 feet tall. But you said 7'5", then somebody told you, get your facts correct, Sedano. He's only 7'3.5", according to the listing.
Well, he's grown, apparently, since last year.
He said he actually, so whoever that was on Twitter can go whatever.
Bleep themselves? I mean, is that usually the way you finish things off?
Yeah.
With bleep themselves?
Yeah, bleep themselves. But he's literally said, well, they get measured. And he said he grew. And I told you the story where he's like, there's way more interesting things about me than, how tall I am. But yes, he is 7'5". And the reports out of San Antonio is he's nearly 7'6".
Yeah, I mean, by next season, the guy's going to be 8 feet tall. But
I wouldn't go that far, but he's still only 21 years old.
Yeah. So between what he is doing with his height and combine it with athleticism we've never seen from a human being of that body type.
The skill is the thing that's insane to me.
Because I've always thought that Kevin Durant has like this incredible skill set given that he's 7 feet tall.
Correct.
And he can move the way he does and shoot the way he does and run the floor and pass and everything else, dribble. We've never seen anybody of Wemby's height and body type have this sort of skill set. And so, yeah, it's really unique. Okay, so next Wednesday, November 5th.
Yes, Peter, Sedano's glazing went from SGA last year to Wemby. Yeah, because Wemby's going to win. I think he has I remember I told you this in the preseason. There's a real shot he becomes the fourth player in the history of the sport to win both MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. I don't know what those odds are for the combination now, but if they're even halfway decent, you should take it right now.
Can I play you guys a highlight that I heard on All Night on ESPN, the overnight show?
Sure.
Because I love it. This is the second time I've heard their home play-by-play guy do a great highlight, so hang on.
Clowney backing his way and goes up. Blocked by Victor. Blocked by Victor again on Terrence Mann. Tyrese Martin, the three, comes up short. Champetti, the rebound. 2 blocks for Victor. Gives him 4. Victor now launching a deep three. Wee-wee! Victor Wembanyama!
Does that like every time.
And then the finish at the other end. That was from 30 feet away. 21-point lead for the Spurs, 69-48.
Wee-wee! Chris loved that wee-wee.
Wee-wee! From 3, wee-wee!
Yeah. But I don't like the Victor. I wish that he would not call him Victor. I prefer Wemby.
His name is Victor.
I understand, but I prefer
Victor.
Wemby. Oh, you did?
I did.
Well, you've been referring to him as Wemby on the show.
Is that still Bill Schoening over there?
No, Bill Schoening retired.
Oh, he did.
That guy is Dan. And I'm not trying to be dismissive. I just don't remember his last name, but he was their longtime pre and post game host on TV.
Hey, everybody.
But I call him Wemby so people know who I'm talking about.
Right. That's what I would
here
like
on
him
the
to
radio. But when I'm speaking to him in front of his face, I'm going to call him by his first name.
With your hand all the way up like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, pretty much.
As high as possible.
Yeah.
Are you going to do are you going to do a wee-wee?
No, absolutely not.
Cappy, I think you and I should do a wee-wee.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to get maybe I get Wemby on the Cappy Lappy next week.
I doubt you'll get to Wemby.
Why?
How about that?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm
Seems
not,
like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Give me something to talk to him about other than his height, and he'll be interested. He'll be automatically engaged.
He's a big chess player.
Okay. Hey, Wemby. Oh, excuse me. Victor, want to play some chess? How's that? Does that sound good? Or how about this? Hey, Victor, checkmate. What do you think of that, George? You think that'll get him?
Yeah.
Hey, Victor, I did the same thing this past summer. I went to China and ran with the monks. How's that?
I want to learn how to play chess well.
Yeah, I don't know how to play at all.
I know the basics of playing chess, but I do not know how to play well.
I do not know how to play at all.
Yeah.
Have never, ever,
ever
been taught.
You know who taught me? My
Tell me.
daughter, when she was in elementary school, she learned to play chess at like the after-school program.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually taught me how to play.
I think I'll wait a little while, but then I'm going to become one of those old guys who sits in a park and plays chess all day.
Yeah.
I don't really know why, but at some point I'm going to get to chess.
Cappy, you love to be at the event, right? So I'm telling you right now, if you are going to pick a Laker game to be at in the next few weeks, that's the game to be at.
Okay.
Because
Wednesday the 5th.
You have to see him do it live. Because when you see him do it, the stuff he does in person, you're going to be like, how is that even humanly possible? What happens on what you see on TV, while it's obviously, 4K technology, everything is impressive to watch on television now, it is still different to see him do it in person.
Okay. Wednesday next week. Chris, get ready.
Does that mean you're coming in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
We're going
Remember,
to the
next
Laker
week
game.
is a Monday, Tuesday week.
Okay, well, we'll have to do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
The game's on Wednesday night.
You're going to do a triple play.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
I have that game, Cappy, so
I'm going to
I'll
have to
be
look
here.
at the calendar.
I'm going to have to look at the calendar.
Yeah,
but
we
I'm
might not be able
definitely,
to do
I want to
Monday.
come. Maybe it'll be a Tuesday, Wednesday thing.
It would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Peter Acevedo says, remember, Sedano, Kristaps Porzingis was a unicorn when he first started with the Mavs. It was actually with the Knicks, not the Mavs.
Come on, Peter.
And what happened
Come on,
to him?
Peter, do better.
Again, no comparing him to Wemby, but the same bodily type.
No.
Big men don't last. Yeah, no. He doesn't have
Not
the
the same.
skill
No.
that Wemby has. I'm telling you, Kristaps Porzingis could not, bring the ball up coast to coast, hesitation dribble between the legs, step back three. That is not anything Kristaps Porzingis could do. I don't think he could do it now, but he certainly couldn't do it when he was 21 years old.
What about Andre Karolinko, AK-47? When he first came up, he was a unicorn too.
Right, but only on defense. He did not have.
He didn't have the offensive game.
He had no offensive game virtually. He was a lob threat. He was not.
He wasn't shooting threes as much, yeah.
No.
But Porzingis was a center from the beginning. Wemby is a guard who happens to be 7'5".
Yes.
I mean, just skill set wise.
Ralph Sampson on Esther is actually a good one. When we did the game the other day, that's who Jay Billis brought up because Ralph Sampson was 7'4". And he said if Ralph Sampson, I agree with this, different era, obviously back to the basket, in the 80s or whatever. But he said if Ralph Sampson was a 20-year-old kid now, he would probably have developed a similar skill set to Wemby because he was so skilled. So that is a good one on Esther. Thank you.
Way to go on.
8:21 on a Monday morning. Tell us about our friends at Prize Picks, Cappy and Shan.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if you want sports action in the state of California, Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus. And it's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more or less. There's a stat projection on every player imaginable and every sport imaginable. You bundle a couple together, you can win cold, hard cash.
I did something interesting this weekend on Prize Picks, George. I did a full
win.
Well, yes, but wait, back-to-back wins. And let me tell you, when they say it's good to be right on Prize Picks, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand
that hit you get when you're right. But I tried to do two different things this weekend. I went with an all-less team, and I went with an all-more team.
Yeah.
So I took Jackson Dart for less than 194.5 passing yards. You know how many he had?
How many?
193. That's how close these guys are. So I went less, and I had a $20 three-pick power play, paid $120.
Yeah.
Then I went all mores. I went Wemby more than 2.5 block shots. He had 9. I had Ohtani. This is on Friday night. More than one home run.
How insane is that when you just said what you just said? Repeat what you just said.
Wemby's block shot total was 2.5. He got to 9. I had Cooper Flagg for more than 16.5 points. He got to 18. I had Luka for more than 48.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had 68. And then I put together Luka and the Ant-Man to have more than 7 3-pointers made. They had 8. $20 5-pick flex play, paid $220. So, George, two lineups, $40, and a grand total of over $400.
Nice, Cappy. Good job out of you. Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Download the Prize Picks app, right?
Right, exactly. You got to download the app. Go ahead. Tell them.
Use the promo code Cappy, KPPY. First $5 lineup gets you $50 lineup bonus. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
8:23, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Wake up, mongrels. It's a Monday. And the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, which puts a smile on your face. We are back in 2 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner.
Call Jacob. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or visit calljacob.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Gene of Mean!
With America's best lineup of hybrids from Hyundai, you get the best of both worlds. Like the reliable and efficient Tucson Hybrid, backed by America's best warranty. The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. It's the best of both worlds.
Get 0% APR for 60 months or get up to $3,000 bonus cash on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end November 3rd. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Straight up, homeboy.
George Sedano.
I got to pop it up higher.
Right.
Scott Kaplan.
Like for me, I'm a morning scraper.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
Every man is a good woman, but I think that's a lie.
8:26, good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday. Yesterday, October 26th, he turned 58. He's newly single. Keith Urban, happy birthday.
Keith Urban married to Nicole Kidman.
Not anymore. It is a final.
He's done, huh? It's over.
That's it.
That's too bad. But on the other hand, those of you guys who really like Nicole Kidman like I do, now we got a shot, I guess.
She's very pale.
Yeah, but I like the accent.
And after Eyes Wide Shut, she really freaks me out.
Oh, no, after Eyes Wide Shut, I'm into her that much more.
I didn't say she wasn't pretty. She just freaks me out.
What was the name of that show we all watched where her and her husband and her family are all up in that, like, Martha's Vineyard or someplace, and there's a big murder mystery with the girlfriend? Anybody remember what show I'm talking about?
She's in, like, a lot of shows like that.
Well, it was the most recent one, I feel like.
Big Little Lies?
Big
Little Lies?
No, there's got to be something, another one, another series, like
oh
a
my
Netflix
gosh.
type
She's
series.
seriously in a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to think. There's
Isn't
one.
she in that HBO one?
What's
yes,
it called?
She's
What's
in
it
like
called?
2 HBO ones. She's in 2 on Netflix. Hang on.
What's the HBO one?
Stand by for news.
Standing by.
Meanwhile, we're back at Legends Attic in Claremont on Thursday, October 30th from 3 to 6 p.m. with the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Welcoming Dodgers great Sean Green, the Hebraic brother.
Oh, yeah.
And Eric
Sean
Gagne.
Green. Like Eric Gagne, too.
Come celebrate the Fall Classic with us at Legends Attic. Enjoy giveaways, special guests, and amazing art by Dave Hobrecht at the ultimate sports fans destination. Get your tickets now at legendsaddict.com.
Love Sean Green.
Did we find out the name of the show?
She's in so many things, it's crazy.
This is like the seventh time we've said that.
She was in Big Little Lies, like I said, The Perfect Couple.
That's it.
Is that
The
the one
Perfect
you're thinking
Couple.
of? Okay.
That's the one.
It's like Cappy and Rachel.
That's right. The Perfect Couple.
Cap, did you see the one called 9 Perfect Strangers where she's like this lady who runs a clinic that treats people with like psychedelics?
I did not.
Oh, it's interesting. It's on Hulu.
That's so funny. I ran into a girl that I know, and she's like, you know what I do now? I'm like, no, what do you do? She's like, I treat people with psychedelics. I go, what does that mean? Essentially, she guides them through like a trip on like crazy-ass mushrooms. Like not ayahuasca per se.
Yeah,
but
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like a real big thing. She's like, yeah, you got to be prepared to spend the whole day with me. You get there early in the morning. We start taking it. I guide you through the entire day. She was life-changing. Okay. I mean.
I did it, but not with mushrooms.
What'd you do it with?
I forget what it's called. But it really was life-changing. It was life-changing.
Wish you knew what it was called.
All right, who cares? Anyway.
Radio Tinder. Radio Tinder time. We like to play a TV theme, huh? Yesterday, October 26th, he turns 52. He was supposed
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane, happy birthday. Built a $1 billion franchise out of this. A show that got canceled twice before it took off on the DVDs. And, by the way, he was supposed to be on one of the 9/11 flights.
No way,
I did
really?
not know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep. We hold up the hardwood because it is Radio Tinder time. You can follow her at producer Lindsay Baseball at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter, Instagram. The hardwood for the Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. They make Radio Tinder possible. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so do any of you guys watch the NFL on Fox pregame show with, the big
I don't really
big
watch
crew?
pregame shows very often.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Well,
haven't in like 10 years, 15 years.
I happened to be watching yesterday, and, Terry Bradshaw is still on that show, and he went on like a weird rant at one point that had everybody kind of like, what the heck is he talking about?
But the thing that I would worry about more so in Washington is the other day I text Andy Reid, and I got a text back, and I thought it was Andy Reid, but it was some guy selling pigs, but it sounded good. I should have told y'all that, so y'all would have thought I actually talked to Andy Reid, but I didn't really talk to Andy Reid.
I wish you could see the people behind the cameras because they're like...
Okay, so anyway, nobody knew what the hell he was talking about because it sounds like he tried to text Andy Reid and either he didn't have the right number or he changed his number, whatever.
Somebody with pigs.
Exactly. So I wanted to ask you guys, have you ever texted somebody and it turned out to be like somebody completely different and you still engaged with them?
I did it to you one time. Remember I told you I wanted Jay Williams on, and I had 2 Jay Williams numbers, and one of them was actually Tony Hunkus, who was the producer, an NBA producer here at ESPN. I gave you the number. I did like the share contact.
Oh, yes,
and it was Tony Hunkus instead of Jay Williams.
Yep, that has happened.
I am very confused by Terry Bradshaw. First,
I know,
he said
so is
something
everybody
about,
else.
First, he said something about he was concerned about what was going on in Washington. So I thought he was going to talk about maybe Dan Quinn.
I think it was because they're playing the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I was awfully confused.
Listen,
yeah.
that's not the first time. I'll say that I happened to watch on because it's like the only time I actually watch like the local TV, and I get excited in the mornings to like watch the actual TV because I feel like I'm part of something. So anyway, Terry Bradshaw is often saying very weird things, and it makes me wonder, and a lot of people wonder, like maybe it's time for him to retire.
Here's my question: why do networks still spend this amount of money on star talent? For these
have you
pregame
seen
shows,
the spots that were on in there?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, but like, how many of us are really watching? I mean, are we
people
alone?
I feel like a lot of people watch that. Like
Yeah?
my mom turns that on.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like background, whatever when she's like getting ready to watch football.
Again, all those guys wouldn't be making $3 to $5 million each if they weren't making that back.
Oh yeah, I would. By the way, I would tell you, I think they're probably making even more. But
Probably
Terry Bradshaw.
now, yeah.
He's been at it for a really long time, man. I have so much respect for Terry Bradshaw's career, not just as a player and a broadcaster, but as an entertainer. But he's definitely getting up there now.
Have you ever done that, though, Cappy? Like, texted somebody and it was like a business? It wasn't the person you thought?
Yes. So I have 2 guys in my phone. They both have the same name, and I don't know which one is which in my phone. So anytime I needed to text this one guy, I text him, and it's bound to happen that I always text the wrong dude. So they both have the exact same name, and one guy is in the world of football, and one guy is in the world of tech. And every time I text, I'm like, I don't know which one is which. So I always screw that up.
Why don't
I
you
could see how it
change
happens
next time?
I know.
Do
Well,
that.
I always think to myself, well, I'll change it when I need to, and then I never do, and then I go back to text this guy, and it's always a big screw up.
I remember sometimes Greg used to text me instead of Sedano? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that would happen all the time.
All the time.
Do you know how many group texts I was in with, like, either Bergman
Oh, yeah,
when
I've done
Mason
that.
and Ireland, when you were
Yeah.
Mason and I, or Emily when you were on that show, that I would just laugh because I'd see it later and I'd be like, hey, guys, don't know if you realize you sent it to the wrong one.
Jorge.
Yeah.
Well, because the Jorge, because you start typing in Jorge and just click one.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
messed it all up.
Yeah.
All the time I did.
So
it, too.
I knew everything Mason and Ireland were doing all the time because Bergman or Emily, depending on her
hey.
show too, would tag me. So
But hey, if you guys want a pig, I mean, I can make it happen.
The pig salesman, so random. All right, another one here. So I'm sure nobody was watching the Browns game. I barely watched it myself. However,
I watched some of it. I had a bet on the game.
Myles Garrett is amazing. He set the franchise record for most sacks in a game with 5, and he is now he set the record for the most sacks by a player under 30. And he was asked about like his whole entire performance after the game, and it was kind of sad. Here's what he said.
I want to win. I don't care how much time is on the clock. They got their starters in. There's a chance we can win. I want to be a part of that. I don't care how dire the situation looks. I'm going to try to make something happen. So I hate coming out of those situations. I hate that kind of inevitability and not being able to do anything about it because I want to win and I'll do anything.
How hard is it? How tough is it for you guys to have such a good defense for you to be out there getting 5 sacks and putting a team on your back and just to not have any offense to go with it?
It doesn't get any easier each week you ask me. So.
How do you feel about your performance now? Does the loss diminish how you feel about your performance today at all, I guess?
I would throw the whole performance away for a win.
All right, so do you guys think that Myles Garrett is like the Mike Trout of the NFL?
Well, don't forget that Myles Garrett last year made this whole big stink about how he wants to be traded. He wants out.
Correct. And then he took the money.
And then what did Cleveland do? They said, oh, you want out? Well, we really want you to stay. Well, I don't want to stay. I want to win. How about if we give you a lot more money? Okay, done. So Myles Garrett, I think, is a great guy. He's obviously a great player. I only say great guy because he was in the ESPN LA suite last year during a Laker game, got a chance to say hello and spend a couple of minutes. Nice guy. But he clearly valued money more than winning. And that's why he decided to stay with a crappy organization that got ham-slammed this weekend by the Patriots. George, I'm telling you, the Patriots might actually be pretty good. They are 6-2, and yes, they just beat up on the Browns, but Drake May is going to be a star.
I think Drake May is awesome, dude. I mean, Drake May, very similarly to Sam Darnold, was 20 years old when he came into the league. The difference is he only had one season of, trying to adjust, and then also, the changeover of coaching staffs, particularly at the head coaching position. And Mike Vrabel is an experienced head coach who's taken teams to the playoffs in an AFC title game. So he's getting better tutelage overall, particularly from the head coaching position than he had previously. And now we're starting to see the skill set that I think a lot of people saw coming when he was coming out of college.
And I also think that, when Vrabel hires all the old Patriots offensive staff.
Yeah, I mean, McDaniel,
like
stinks as a head coach, but he's a good offensive coordinator.
And if you're Drake May, you're like, wait a second, this guy was with Brady for all of his success. Tell me what to do, coach. I'm listening.
Right, and that's just it. Like, some guys are not head coaches. Some guys are assistants.
Yep.
Drake May still did get sacked 5 times, though. Like, to the Browns, credit, or not credit, but like, how do you get 5 sacks and you still lose? That's pretty bad.
Not just lose, they got destroyed.
Well, I don't think sacks in regards to winning and losing. It is an important pressure is important on the quarterback,
and they scored 30 points.
But I would say, and Cappy, you tell me if I'm wrong, and this is not in any particular order, but I would say the most important aspects of any football game are turnovers.
Number 1.
Third down efficiency.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Red zone efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And explosive plays. as in chunk plays. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, to me, in any particular order, those are the four most important things. Pressure on the quarterback is important, but those other things are more important.
Lindsey, Drake may have been sacked 5 times by Myles Garrett. It was 6 times total in the game. But he also went 18 of 24 for 282 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also ran for 50 yards. And, oh, by the way, the Patriots ran for 177 yards on the day. That's how they destroyed the Cleveland Browns, even when Myles Garrett had 5 sacks.
Messed up. Didn't he catch an interception too, right?
He did throw an interception. Yeah. He did. That's right.
Yikes. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad, as you would say, Cappy.
Your Browns are a disastrous organization.
I've disowned them for the season.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I only watched yesterday because I thought, well, maybe, are the Patriots for real? This is a good gauge. Well, I think that safe to say they kicked their butts, and, the Browns,
Do we have another? Because I want to make sure we give Beto and the CHLA High School Report enough room to breathe.
We can do that.
Yeah, let's do one more, though, if you got it.
Oh, okay. So Jorge brought this up to my attention earlier today that Derek Jeter had a very interesting prediction before Game 2 of the World Series. This is what he said.
Yamamoto threw a complete game. He's not going to throw one tomorrow night. He's not.
Have you guys ever made such a bad take on the air?
No, you weren't with me yet, Bergman. When I was doing by the way, this is funny, I text you guys this. When I was in Louisville at the restaurant, the waiter literally remembered me from 20 years ago. He says, I followed your career for 20 years when you were doing overnights on Fox Sports Radio. But in 2004, when the Yankees were up 3-0 on Dave Roberts' Red Sox, I, pounded the table every game and said, there is no way on God's green earth that the Yankees are going to blow a 3-0 lead against the Red Sox. Still to this day, I can literally picture everything I was saying and doing, the histrionics of it, all of it. And, that's definitely the worst one.
Well, I'll just leave you with one that's happening in real time. Remember, I'm the guy that thought that Pete Carroll and Geno Smith were going to make the Raiders legit.
That's true.
How's that for a terrible prediction?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lindsey. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, making Radio Tinder possible. It is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, and coming up in about 2.5 minutes, the great Cisco Kid, Beto Duran, with our Children's Hospital Los Angeles High School football report. Hand out some Werther's Originals today in Pete Carroll's honor. They had a bye week, which means they didn't lose, sucker. Smile. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show starting your Monday right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Providence. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Public Enemy, the pioneers of hip-hop. Take the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino Friday, November 14th. Experience the raw energy, the iconic sound, and the powerful voices of Chuck D and Flavor Flav live on stage. Bring the noise! Public Enemy, Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams Center.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com. That's keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. He's on hold, and he's ready for you. 8:42, the Cisco Kid, Beto Duran, joins us in 1 minute and 15 seconds from right now.
Playoff baseball on ESPN LA is powered by Clean Power Alliance, delivering clean energy to over 3 million residents and businesses. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org.
Your fantasy roster is set. The Smack Talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on.
We are such a bunch of weirdos that work at this radio station. Seriously.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive. Back to the guys.
8:44, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday. Wake up, mongrels. When you hear this music, you know it is time for Beto Duran, the Cisco Kid, and the High School Football Report made possible by our friends at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Your child's comeback starts at CHLA. We say good morning to Beto Duran. Good morning, Beto.
Buenos dias, everybody.
Buenos dias.
Hola.
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está?
I'm good, Cappy. I'm good to hear from you. I'm glad you had a fantastic weekend at Pelican Hill.
Well, I didn't exactly stay at Pelican Hill. And I also didn't exactly stay at the really high-end hotel across the street, the Montage. I was over at the Howard Johnson's across the street. I was just the guy walking onto the grounds. Yeah. Well, it must have been a Howard Johnson's at one point. Now it's called like Le Petit Palais or something like that. It's right across the street.
Right, now it's a boutique hotel, right? But it was a Howard Johnson.
But it had to have been a Howard Johnson's like in the 70s, for sure. No doubt about it. Well, thank you, Beto. It was a great round of golf, that I can tell you. One of those special rounds.
You know what
of
was
golf.
great this weekend? Was the East LA Classic. 14,000 people showed up at East LA College to watch the 90th edition of Garfield against Roosevelt. And shout out to Jonathan from our social team. He went out to ELAC, and we have a great video on the ESPN LA Instagram account where he was interviewing the politicians that represent the area. He was interviewing the fans in the area. He was interviewing the parents of the kids. He was on the field interviewing the players. So Jonathan, who grew up on the west side of LA, experienced what the east side of LA is all about. And Cappy, your Garfield Bulldogs, because, you took a picture on Whittier Boulevard, and you took a picture at Garfield High. They won 37-30, and you're going to love this one, Cappy. The receiver, Zastis Howdigwe, get that name right, Howdigwe, filled in because their starting quarterback, Cesar Reyes, went down. And you know what Howdigwe is, Cappy? Not only one of the best guys on the team, heart and soul. He had a 15-yard TD and put him away. So heart and soul in the East LA Classic, Cappy. That's what it's all about. So great job by Jonathan Martin and Laura. She was actually out at the game experiencing what it's like at ELAC.
Yeah, I see all these videos that you guys put out on Friday night. Great job by our team. Great job by Jonathan. And really just a terrific job of being where the people are at. What a win, too. I mean, there were a lot of great high school football games this weekend, high scoring and close battles. And that one sounds like a great one, Beto.
Oh, speaking of which, Cappy was in Laguna this weekend, Beto.
Yeah.
There was a good game there, no?
Okay, so Laguna, where Cappy was at by that Howard Johnson, they played Dana Hills, which is where our own Travis Rodgers. He used to be the PA announcer for the football team at Laguna when his kids were there.
Wow.
So they went back and forth, and Laguna Beach, Jack Hurst, who's a fantastic quarterback, he's going to start getting a bunch of names, schools throwing at him. How about this, Cappy? 5 touchdowns, 387 yards in the win over Dana Hills. And that's another community game where everybody comes out, standing room only kind of game. So shout out to Jack Hurst, who had 387 yards, 5 TDs. And then in Corona, Brady Annette, 318 yards. Staying in OC, Luke Fahey, who's a big-time quarterback prospect, 361 yards. And remember that kid I've been telling you, Taylor Lee from Oxnard Pacifica? 375 yards passing, man. So that's a good one. And then in Norco, Cappy, this guy right here, Julian Medina. He's a quarterback at Norco. They lost to Corona Centennial, but Medina is trained by our good friend Danny Hernandez.
Oh, yeah.
And he's starting to get a bunch of people out here. 384 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Wow. Medina, Danny said, kind of reminds him of Mendoza, who's at Indiana, Sedano. So those kind of
my
guys.
guy. Yeah.
Wow, I'll tell you what, some of these high school football performances by these quarterbacks, especially now as the NFL has changed into like an all-passing, protect-the-quarterback kind of league, the kids now at the high school level, you hear these numbers, 400 yards passing. It's spectacular. And by the way, Beto, since you've kind of introduced us to that kid, Taylor Lee from Oxnard Pacifica, they're one of the, I believe there's 9 teams that are still unbeaten. Oxnard Pacifica, one of them. And obviously, you know, the big one, big week this week, Mater Dei and St. John Bosco, and Mater Dei unbeaten. So there's a lot of good high school football still to be played as we get closer to the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cap, it's you're right. 9 are undefeated, but if you include like the smaller schools, like a Rio Hondo Prep, you're going to have 11 total undefeated teams in Southern California.
Wow.
One of them being St. John Bosco, who plays Mater Dei this Friday. Tickets for that game are going on sale today, and because it's at Bosco, another standing room only kind of game. And that one, if Bosco wins, they win the league title. If they lose, then it's a 3-way tie with Mater Dei, Bosco, and Santa Margarita. So a lot on the line this week right now. So that'll be a good one.
Friday night, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, that's the kind of game. That's the kind
Lakers
of game
on the road, Cappy. I can get you a field pass. I got you.
That's the kind of game.
Look at that.
You want to go
Beto's
to.
got you, Cappy.
That's a big game. Now I would have a Friday night high school football like Super Bowl, and then I would have Wednesday.
I mean, there's
when
no
Wemby.
way Rachel's letting you go to Bosco Mater Dei.
Maybe I could. Maybe I could talk to
no, yeah, you will, because Cappy, you're going to have a field pass, and at Bosco they tailgate. My boy Jason Negro, the head coach, set up a great VIP area. There's a VIP area, Cappy. You know I'm gonna take care of you.
That is a real possibility. I say that on Monday. I'll have to get back to you by Thursday. You know how it goes.
Okay, if you can go, I'll have Andy Kamenetsky do Lakers postgame, and I'll go with you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, right.
Well, don't count me out completely on that.
There's no chance you're going, man.
Well, you're probably right. It's probably a very small chance.
Yeah.
Beto, while we've got you here, and that's an excellent CHLA high school recap, as you do each and every week on Mondays, and then we do the previews on Fridays at 8:45. Thanks to our friends at CHLA for the opportunity to have Beto do this each and every Monday and Friday with us. We'd be remiss because we only have about 3.5 minutes here. Dodgers 2-0. What is the feeling for you as we head into Game 3, which is Game 1 for the Dodgers at home?
Did you say Dodgers 2-0?
I'm sorry, 1-1. 1-1. Sorry.
Toronto is really, really good, and I said Dodgers in 6 when the series started.
A hard 6?
What happened.
Are you a hard 6 kind of guy?
Yeah, you got to. You got to go hard 6.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's the only way. But I said the Dodgers in 6 when the series started. I still think I'm sticking with that. Toronto's really, really good. And by the way, Dave Roberts, amazing mind games from Dave Roberts. Before it was Machado was throwing the ball at him. Now it's, we're having trouble getting back into the country. Well, you're going through U.S. Customs right there. So I love these mind games from Dave Roberts because his starting pitch is fantastic. Glasnow, I'm a little concerned. I'm not going to lie. I heard Bergman talking about it earlier on the Blue Review and also with you guys. Glasnow, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes 7 strong or struggles and starts walking, because one thing the Blue Jays are really well at is their discipline at the plate. And Springer, you have to really give him a lot of respect. I know you guys were talking about the numbers, because back when he was the Astros, forget that. Well, look what he's doing right now. This playoff series, Springer is excellent at it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Glasnow struggles today.
Yeah, and by the way, the mind games you're talking about with Dave might be more on the Dodgers than anybody else, which is to say, hey, guys, it was a real pain in the ass getting in and getting out. Why don't we wrap this thing up in 5? I had the Dodgers in 7, but I could see a world where this World Series never goes back to Toronto and they wrap this thing up in the next 3 games.
I don't know. It's not going to be easy, man. Toronto's good. And Vladimir Guerrero, oh, my goodness. Look at the way he's playing right now. And then also a shout-out to Alejandro Kirk from Tijuana, Mexico.
Oh, yeah?
First ever Mexican
The
to hit a
catcher.
home run in the World Series.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
First ever.
Yeah, the first ever Mexican to hit a home run in the World Series.
Wow.
Alejandro Kirk.
Okay. I did not know that.
That I did not know. That is wild.
Yeah. Beto, hey, any update on our boy in Paramount? I was going to reach out to him and say, what's up? I talked to him last week. Where are we at?
My hair is shaggy. RC's barbershop somebody made an illegal U-turn.
I had to get a cut in Dallas, bro.
Oh no! Yeah. He will do a house visit if you need it. He said for you.
I know.
What about a studio visit?
No,
Okay,
Cappy. No. Cappy needs the full Paramount experience.
Right, but in the meantime,
no.
I mean, when people are driving through the front of the barbershop,
we'll wait because you need to do the full Paramount experience.
Yeah.
We'll bring the social team. You got to get a cut in the chair at RC's barbershop. Then you got to go to El Peri across the street. Like, you got to do it all. You got to do it all. Yeah.
By the way,
Cappy, by the way, relax. You went to East LA one time for 30 minutes. We got to slow you in, all right? We can't just throw you in.
But, Beto, did you hear the next day when he was basically trying to throw shade at all the taco vendors? I mean, we had to say,
about his stomach. Yeah,
we had to say, no, this is a you problem, not an East LA problem, Cappy.
No, but it was the Mariscos.
No, Phil, you had one aguachile, just one, and it wasn't because it was from a truck. You know why you were complaining? Oh, it's too spicy. It's too spicy. I told you it's shrimp soaked in lime juice with habanero. What did you think it was?
I don't know, but it was very spicy.
But when you were sitting there, oh, this is bomb AF.
Well, but how about the fact that when we got back to the radio station, we were like parked. Well, we weren't parked. We were stopped at a red light. I'm like, I'm getting out here. Dude, I had to run full speed.
No, you had a phone call.
Yeah, that's what I told you. But I had to run full speed to the ladies' room and evacuate.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, but Chris, also, he didn't mention how he demolished that shrimp ceviche tostada. He didn't say that part, right?
No, that was good. Really good.
Yeah.
Plus that shrimp taco that they deep fry. I mean, it's going to kill me. It took years off my life, but damn, that thing was good.
You weren't complaining that day, bro.
No, it's how it hit me afterwards, you know?
Chillon.
Yeah, he's not going to handle it, Petty.
Sí, chillon. Sí, muy chillon. I don't know what chillon means, but I'm feeling it.
The Cisco Kid of ESPN LA. Beto, have a great day. Thank you for the high school football report.
Yeah, and by the way, if you love listening to Beto and the CHLA High School Football Report, and, of course, Beto's appearances on Mondays and Fridays at 8:45, smash the like button right now in the YouTube. Smash that thing.
Smash that like button, mongrels.
We're going right to the YouTube hour only now. So if you're listening on the terrestrial, come join us in the YouTube.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Your child's comeback starts at CHLA.
The Lake Show lives here.
The purple and gold are heating up after Austin Reeves dropped a career high 51-point masterpiece on the Kings.
Three-pointer by Austin. Good again. They can't stop him.
Playing like Luka tonight. Tonight, the Lakers roll into Crypto.com Arena on a 2-game winning streak, ready to host the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
The Fall Classic is here, and our boys in blue are battling for another banner, making it back-to-back. Don't miss first pitch each weekday afternoon in the 3 p.m. hour. Greg Bergman joins the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show to talk all things boys in blue, made possible by Jim Beam. What does Dodgers baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. Jim Beam, people are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education. With grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question. If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously? Well, have you run payroll before?
Paying my team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. Can I run payroll too?
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Reaves has got it, top of the key. Reaves, three-pointer. Good again. They can't stop him, Michael. He's equaled his career high. 45 points for Austin Reeves.
Let's see from the three.
From the three-point line, he is 6 of 9.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side, and he is locked in right now.
Buenos días, buenas tardes, y buenas noches.
Unbelievable the job he has done here this evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. We go to the night.
The clock is at 14. Love gets the snap. He's back to pass. Looks, fires over the middle. That's caught inside the 15, down to the 10, angling left 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker crafting it. Packer lead is 28-19.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, need a fat one, bro.
Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
How do you say his name? Asminger?
Asminger. On 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Bigger than U.S. Steel.
What a catch by the tight end.
Dungus.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo? I've danced with the devil.
I'm surprised we're doing this as opposed to Eagles Vikings.
Yeah, where's Eagles Vikings?
It is smooth, baby. Yeah.
9:02 straight up. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Good morning, Mongrels, the YouTube only hour.
All right, then, Cappy. Yeah, what happened? What happened to Don Pardo?
I was there. I mean,
you didn't hear him?
I did hear him.
Oh.
But then usually he kind of
I injected.
Takes over.
No, I injected, and then I pulled out.
Wait, you injected?
And then I pulled out. By the way, I can't wait for Veterans Day because I will be playing in the land. What?
When is it?
The same day it is every year.
I don't know the date. Is it like Christmas the same day?
Yes.
December 25th every year?
Veterans Day is on November 11th.
November 11th. Thank you.
I'll be playing
2 weeks from tomorrow.
I'll be playing with our partners in the Land of the Brave golf tournament at Pacific Palms Resort, which means I'm missing the show, which goes against my own rules, which is to never miss the show when you and Sedano are on it. But I got to play with partners, which means that all day long, Sedano will be doing the bit. Isn't the show better without Morales?
Oh, yeah.
And
by the way, I won't be the only one. So Grant in L.A.
I can't wait.
Grant in L.A. says that we should, since they retired the mute button on Around the Horn,
right?
Rest in peace, that I should ask Reale for the mute button for you.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And then Sedano's going to ramp up everybody, and they're going to be like, we finally will win. And then the next morning, it'll be back to normal. Sedano won't care because he's got a million other things to worry about. And all the mongrels will be like, darn it, we thought we had him.
But, George, you hear what he said, though? You hear what Morales said?
And they won't realize that the alliance between Sedano and I, it's thicker than water.
Yeah. You hear what he said,
you mean
though?
blood?
Yeah.
Water's not thick at all.
Water's
actually.
very thin.
Yeah.
Water's a very thin substance. Blood
thinners.
Our bond is thicker than water.
Yeah.
Well, you heard what he said, though, didn't you, George?
Yeah.
It goes against my own rule.
Yeah, but
to have the show go on the air without me.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust us.
No, it's not that. I've had that rule for like 30 years. I never would let Tony Bruno do a show without me. Keyshawn, JT the Brick for a short period.
I mean, some of those guys needed you, though.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what
Yes.
you're doing now?
Yes, that is apparently what's going on here now.
And my father, when he was throwing carts in my head at the age of 10.
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm not here, you're not here. And I'd be like, well, yeah, that's because you got to drive me. But
yeah, unless you were going to skateboard there.
Right, I'm 10, Dad.
I don't know if I'm skateboarding from Whittier to Koreatown at the age of 10. But
You could handle it. You got it. It's no big deal.
So, Cappy, we haven't really had a chance to talk a lot of football. But you did say, so I teased an hour ago, because I asked you what stood out to you, and you gave your thoughts. Mine is the Colts continue to be, I get it was the Titans, but they did what you're supposed to do to a bad team, is just absolutely destroy them.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened. 38-14 the final score. And look, Tennessee's no good. We get it. And they're so bad.
By the way, your boy Mike McCoy is the coach now, the interim coach. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. And that will only make things worse.
Right.
Okay?
Did you see Cam Ward get into it with him?
No, I actually did not.
So it was still early in the game. The game was still within striking distance. Like, I don't know, it was like a 10-point game or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 4th down and short from like the Colts 40. Like the Titans were, they're kind of in no man's land, right? On the other side of the field. And Cam Ward is literally like, McCoy is calling it like you can tell he's going to signal in the punt. And Cam Ward's like, I'm not coming off this field, is what he said. And then, of course, he had to come off the field. He was not happy.
Well, that's okay. I mean, Cam Ward knows he's going to be the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. And Cam Ward also knows that this team is not good enough to get Mike McCoy a real shot at becoming the head coach. I'm actually surprised that McCoy was the guy. Now, I didn't look at Tennessee's coaching roster to find out if there was anybody else.
But when I was flipping around, I saw Mike McCoy. I'm like, wow, that's a name I haven't seen in a minute.
Mike McCoy, such a bad head coach. This was a guy who, when he got the head coaching job of the then San Diego Chargers, it was because he was the hot offensive coordinator.
Right,
and why was he the hot offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Because he was in Denver, and he had this guy who was a pretty decent quarterback. His name was Peyton Manning.
Right.
So he had gotten Peyton Manning to be successful, or maybe I should look at it the other way. Peyton Manning got Mike McCoy to where Mike McCoy was considered successful, and then the Chargers went out and got him. Of course, by the way, this is pre-Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
This is the hire the cheap guy who wants his first head coaching job, who will take less money, and he'll do whatever the hell we tell him to do. And it just didn't work out for Mike McCoy. Not a good head coach.
No. So, anyway. But the Colts, to me, I mean, they are, if you didn't think they're for real, man, I'm telling you, they are for real, for real.
I think the Colts are for real. Let me ask you, I'll throw a couple other teams at you. You tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I think the Colts are for real, yes, and their record would have us believe it. And I know a lot of people have to get over Daniel Jones and his failures before he gets to the Colts.
Right, but their O-line is so good. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is on pace to come close to matching the single-season touchdown record.
Guy's
which is
been
31 for a running back.
As I recall, that was LaDainian Tomlinson
Correct.
who did that.
Yes, yes.
Let me ask you this. If we both agree that the Colts are for real, and I do, What do you think about the 6-2 New England Patriots? For real, not for real?
Not for real. Like, I think they're a playoff team, yeah. Like, I think that they're in the AFC, they're a playoff team, or they're going to be in that mix. But I don't know about for real, like, championship good, not yet.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
In the AFC North, we saw the Steelers lose last night. They're 4-3.
Pittsburgh's not going to the Super Bowl.
That is true. They are not going down to the Super Bowl in that.
I mean, how close was that to what I put on the voice note yesterday in the group text?
Well, let's go back to the voice note then. Let's hear what
Pittsburgh not going to the Super Bowl.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty darn close. Pittsburgh's 4-3. Cincinnati yesterday could have won a game that would have put them in a really good spot, like to the point where you're like, well, they've got really good players. They just don't have a quarterback. Well, now they've got Joe Flacco. Maybe he could actually lead Cincinnati to be the team they were expected to be with Joe Burrow. They lose to the New York Jets. So Cincinnati's not for real. I don't think Pittsburgh's for real. But let me ask you.
Ask me.
Could Baltimore, when they get Lamar back,
make a
even
run?
in a hole at 2-5,
their schedule is very favorable.
Could Baltimore still win this division? What do you think?
They got the Dolphins, the Vikings, and the Browns, all on the road, but all winnable, okay? The Jets, winnable. The Bengals, winnable. The Steelers, winnable. The Bengals again. The Patriots, a tougher game. Packers, tougher game. Yeah, they only have, like, what I would deem 2 tough games left. So, could I see them at 2-5 right now be 10-7? Yes.
Yeah, because they've got 10 games remaining.
Yeah.
And I think that when they get Lamar back, we're going to see Baltimore come back to what we all expected them to be.
Right.
Okay, so do you think, let me ask it this way. You think Baltimore is going to win that division? I still think they're going to win the division.
Let me take a look here.
By the way, while you take a look, I want to give a shout-out.
Shouts out.
To Michael Brown in the YouTube chat.
Oh, Tommy was in here. That's why.
Yeah, he was. Michael Brown in the YouTube chat says, "What's up with the Dodgers, man?" And he puts in parentheses, Tony Bruno voice. That is a 23-year-old bit that we did in LA radio here. And shouts out to you, Michael Brown.
Yeah.
You're a good, fine young American.
We just did the Dodgers a moment ago with Beto.
What's up with the Dodgers, man?
We will bring it back momentarily after we talk some football. With one of the hosts of the Blue Review, Greg Bergman, as we get ready for Game 3 of the Dodgers.
All right, so Baltimore, just to finish this off here.
No, not yet.
The Dodgers.
No.
Baltimore, yes or no? Win the division? Or you think Pittsburgh? I mean, somebody's got to win the division.
Let me see the Steelers schedule real quick. Hold on.
All right, while you're doing that.
All right, Colts. Oh, that's a loss. That's a loss.
They're
Chargers.
Steamrolled.
That's a loss.
No. That game will be at home for Pittsburgh in SoFi. So that'll be a win.
Anyway, 2 losses. 3 losses with the Bills. Ravens, 4 losses. Lions, 5 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they split with the Ravens, so that's 5 more losses. They'd have 8. So, yeah, I think the Ravens can win the division.
All right, keep it on. We're talking about you buy them or you're not buying them. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos are 6-2. They are in first place by themselves.
Yes.
Even if Kansas City wins tonight,
Right.
they will remain in first place.
Kansas City would be tied with the Chargers in second, right, if they win.
Is Denver for real?
Oh, I mean, they're for real. I don't trust Bo Nix to win, like, a championship, but their defense is that good. Like, I believe it. Like, I think Patrick Surtain is arguably the best cornerback in the National Football League.
Yeah, he kind of got nicked up.
He did
this
in
weekend.
the end zone. Yeah.
Okay. Did you think Green Bay, because you've seen a bunch of Detroit, did you think what Green Bay did last night on the road in Pittsburgh?
Let me look real quick at the Broncos schedule. So at the Texans, that's a tough game. I don't think that's an easy game.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders, I mean, come on. Chiefs, at Washington. It depends on Jaden Daniels' health, if we're being honest. So let's just call it.
Pretty tough schedule, Denver.
Yeah, Packers tough. Jaguars not easy. Chiefs, I don't know if Denver. I mean, it's not easy down the stretch.
I still think Kansas City comes back and wins the division, but I think Denver is a legitimate playoff team.
Let me look at the Chargers and Kansas City schedule real quick. Hold on, let's take a quick look. Let's Kansas City first.
Okay, go ahead.
Kansas City. They've got Commanders. That's tonight, but it's Mariota, right? So yeah, they should win that. At Bills, that's tough. At
tough
Broncos. Game. Yeah, tough. Colts,
it's a tough schedule for Kansas City.
At the Cowboys, against Texans at home, Chargers, Titans. I mean, they should win 2 of the last 3 at the very least. I mean, the Chiefs will be in the playoffs, but it's not. It's they may not win the division.
Yeah, Denver
so,
might.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wait.
Into the land of the sweet nectar.
I like Denver.
Let's see the Chargers. Hold on. Let's take a look.
I'm liking Denver. Right
While you look at that, let me tell you this. $1 Million Mondays is back on 710.
Yeah.
Thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams, and the final score, and you could win $1 million, sucker.
All right, so Titans.
I wasn't done with the rebound.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And just for playing, you'll get 2 tickets to Rams Saints. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA. Made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California and gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Go ahead.
You had a lot left. You had a lot left of that line.
I had like half the
Well,
rebound.
it was a good pause.
I'm really done with that.
It was a good pause. I should have respected the pause.
That's okay.
Yeah. Titans.
This is the Chargers schedule.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Titans.
I mean, we keeping a buck right now. We ass.
I mean, it's true, Cam. Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Jags.
Pittsburgh not going to the Super Bowl.
And that.
Jags. Raiders. Eagles tough. Chiefs tough. Cowboys on the road. That's a tough game. Texans, not an easy game. Broncos. I mean, it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close between the 3 teams for the division.
Yeah. I think if I had to choose right now, I think I'd still put my money on Kansas City. I'd go Kansas City, Denver, then San Diego. But, of course, there's some bias into that.
Yeah, I think so.
As I go over to the NFC, I think we both believe in Philadelphia. Why not? They're the defending Super Bowl champs. They seem to have gotten things together in the last couple of weeks.
Dinged up in that game.
And yesterday was his best rushing performance of the season. It's like the first time he's gone over 100 yards all season long.
Yeah.
Did you see enough in Green Bay last night, who sits at top of the division at 5-1-1? They got that tie from earlier in the season. I still like Detroit, but what do you think? You buying Green Bay?
They lost to the Browns.
I get
know,
it.
That is hard
right,
to
but
hard
I
to get
mean,
over
there
that.
are teams that lose to bad teams that eventually win games. Like the Chiefs, I'm sure have a couple of bad losses in there
Not
over the
to
last
the Browns.
Maybe not to the Browns.
Or the Raiders.
That needs to be a drop. Not to the Browns. That has
Just
to be a
saying,
drop.
I feel like you have to have some question marks.
Well, I don't think they're winning the championship if that's what you're asking, but I think that they're going to be in that conversation. Sure.
Not to the Browns.
It was so bad.
Tampa Bay, I don't know how they do it week in and week out.
Yeah.
They're 6-2.
I mean,
you know how?
Honestly, go ahead. The headband, yeah.
The headband.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is for real, man. Like, they're for real.
With all the injuries and how the injuries continue to pile up, they are willed to victory. Now, granted,
Could you
don't get me
imagine
wrong.
if Baker won the Super Bowl?
Oh, Jesus.
How great would it be?
Oh, my God.
We will
So
go to
awesome.
Cleveland and beat Riz down with the Super Bowl trophy.
No, I mean,
Take that, Riz. You ran him out of town, you and your Browns fans, like Lindsey and Sam Pines, only for Baker to take the Bucs to the Super Bowl. Not since Brad Johnson and the great Tom Brady and a young Keyshawn Johnson have the Bucs won a Super Bowl, but Baker Mayfield does it.
It would be fascinating.
Riz is a big Baker fan. I feel like at this point I can move on and be like, all right, that was, I guess Cleveland is a minor league team. They're like the training ground. If you're going to stink
What's
and
like
be
we
bad.
talked about. Carolina, the Browns, and the Jets.
Yeah, they're like, they should be like, you know how they do that in soccer?
Teams. Yeah.
In soccer, don't
They should get relegated?
Yes, relegated. Yes,
Yeah.
They should do that with the Browns. They should be relegated.
Yeah, I think Tampa's for real. I think all 3 teams at the top of the NFC West are for real.
Well, that's where we finish this thing off.
Yeah.
Seattle's 5-2. The Rams are 5-2. The Niners lost yesterday to Houston,
I mean, the
but again,
Niners
beat
have
up.
dealt with even more injuries than the Bucs.
Yeah, it's crazy
Particularly
what the
at
Niners have gone
quarterback.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, listen, it's we're kind of in that place right now where we're ending week 8 and we're starting to figure out who we think is real and who's not real. We're starting to figure out who's going to get players back and who's going to
What
lose
about your
players.
Lions?
Well, I'm already in on the Lions. I mean, I believe the Lions will win the division. I believe the Lions are a real Super Bowl contender.
We believe in us.
Tell them, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a lot of teams in the thick of it. So let's just do this. Let's just say in it or not in it, right?
All right.
Like let's just do that. So Patriots in it.
Yep.
Bills in it.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers in it.
They have to be just because the division's so
right,
bad.
Playoffs. Ravens in it.
Yes, Cincinnati and Cleveland
Wait,
are out
time
of
out.
it.
Did you guys know that the odds have changed to where now the Ravens are favored to win the division?
Yeah, I mean, I figured
That's
based off the
insane.
schedule that we
As
just
soon as
went through.
Lamar comes
That's
back, everything
insane.
changes.
Yeah.
They'll start running
All right.
off wins.
Colts in it.
Colts are in it?
For sure. Jags in it for the playoffs?
I don't think so.
Not even for the playoffs.
No.
I don't think so today.
Okay, so that's 5 in the AFC, and then the 3 teams in the West, right?
Broncos, Chargers, Kansas City. I mean,
They're all in it for the playoffs.
I don't know if all three are making it.
Right. I don't think all three are making it, but they're all in it now.
Oh, they're in it today.
So that's
for sure.
8 teams, right, out of the 15. I'm sorry, the 16. So that's half the conference. Now, the NFC, Philly's really the only team in the East, right?
I think so.
Yeah. There's 2 teams in the North, Packers and Lions.
We can tell you the Bears are completely out of it after that performance yesterday. Tampa's in it.
Right, that's 4. And
Carolina,
then the 3 teams
by the way,
in the West.
Just a little love for Carolina at 4-4. You know what I mean?
No, look,
for
Carolina,
a team that's so bad usually.
Carolina and the Bears are like in that like tier of like, oh, good for them. They've had a better season than we thought, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is like real talk now.
How many
time for
teams
like
we
the
come
big boys to step up to the table here.
So how many many we come
we
up
have
with?
7 in the NFC.
All right, so
7 of the
in
16.
AFC,
right.
8 in the AFC.
So 15 teams in theory will be in the playoff mix. Well, look, that's it. Those are the 7 teams, I think, in the NFC that'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Seattle, L.A., San Fran. Arizona's obviously out. New Orleans is trash.
Right.
Minnesota's
and in the AFC, one of those teams we mentioned will not make the playoffs.
Right. And it's probably going to be
Pittsburgh?
Well, it depends. I mean, there's only going to be one playoff team out of the AFC North, and there's only going to be one playoff team.
So we went from Pittsburgh's gone to the Super Bowl to
Pittsburgh not going to the Super Bowl.
And that
Super Bowl.
It's almost like Super Bowl.
Yes,
like
you nailed it.
Like
you
Super
nailed it.
A Super Bowl. Yeah.
Now, Cappy, is it worth us going to? I want to go to Pittsburgh and have a Primanti Brothers sandwich with you.
Not happening this year.
Not this year, but next year.
No. I think they're going to be all right. I think you guys are wrong. You're underestimating Aaron Rodgers. And plus, he's so calm, cool, and collected. Like, he's just like, yeah, we lost, but you know what? We're beating ourselves. We're just making some mistakes. We got to clean it up. We'll be all right.
And I think what we should do is...
He's probably on ayahuasca.
Probably, but maybe that's what's helping him out.
You tell your son, Justin, that it's just going to be you and him, like a father-son trip,
right.
And then I show up at the airport.
Oh, no.
That will be...
Cappy!
Yeah. And he's like, screw you, Dad!
No, better yet,
don't
show up at the airport. No, better yet, I say, hey, dude, we're going to Pittsburgh, because he was there this weekend. He was at the game last night, and he did go to Primanti's just the other day. And what if we just wait until we're at Primanti Brothers?
And then I walk in.
And you walk in. Right. That's where, and be like, what's he doing here? Why'd you invite him? You know what he's going to say? He's going to get us killed.
And then I tell him him and I are going to share a Primanti Brothers sandwich.
Yeah.
Like go lip to lip.
Yeah, you guys share a nice Reuben sandwich together. Pastrami all over the place, right?
Just make a
mess. Just Thousand Island just dripping out of that thing.
By the way, Mike Gonzalez in the Mongrel chat in the YouTube has nailed it. Aaron looked old yesterday. And that's what happens. He is old, and we're halfway through the season now, and now he doesn't look as fresh. I'm not saying they have a pretty good team, but yeah, they're just not. I don't see them as a championship level contender. They're a playoff contender. But somebody's going to get left out, and it's either going to be, in my opinion, a combination of New England, Pittsburgh, and one of the AFC West teams.
Problem with the Steelers, for those of you that are even paying attention, is their defense. You know, they gave up 35 points last night to the Packers, and Jordan Love was spectacular. And sometimes he just throws balls up, and you're like, oh, well, that's like an automatic interception. And then somehow it just hangs in the air like a punt, and then it just lands in a Packer's arms.
Yeah.
But they gave up 35.
Yeah, that one kid made that incredible catch.
Yeah, they gave up 35 points last night. They gave up 31 points the week before when they when they lost to Cincinnati. They gave up 33, rather.
Yeah.
Their defense is giving up a massive number of points. And, George, how many times have we heard about how the Rams have this young defense, and they've got the lowest payroll on the defensive side of the ball in the NFL? The Steelers, it's the opposite. They've got a bunch of older guys, and those older guys are making all this bank, and they're giving up tons of yards, tons of points.
Yeah.
And my friend Terrell Austin, their defensive coordinator, looks like he's in some trouble.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's a little football talk.
Before we segue to the Dodgers, let me tell you this. YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com. That's keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN.
Hey, real quick, before we transition to the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
Nebraska this weekend.
Yeah, USC, Nebraska.
Just keep an eye on that one. We've talked about it. They're playing pretty good ball, Nebraska, right? So I think USC should win the game, but it's not going to – I don't know how – I don't think it's going to be easy necessarily.
It's no automatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it is not like some automatic win where you're like, oh, it's no big deal. Just going to Nebraska, easy win. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I think SC should win, but I don't – I could see it being like – somewhere between like a, 4 and 7 point game. Like USC should win in that range somewhere.
I looked at the Nebraska schedule, and they lost to Michigan by a field goal.
Yeah.
They beat Michigan State pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
They beat Maryland also by a field goal. And then they lost to Minnesota in this past weekend. I didn't watch much of it, but they did beat Northwestern. So it's not like Nebraska is steamrolling people, like in the old school
is better.
years.
SC is better.
SC should be better.
And by the way,
should be well rested.
I will say this, Minnesota, and I know not everyone's necessarily paying attention to Minnesota Golden Gophers football. They're pretty good, and their defense is excellent.
Okay. To your point, not paying attention, don't know. Take
Shocker.
your word for it.
Shocker.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is a shocker, right? I mean, I should have spent a lot of time this weekend focusing on Minnesota Golden Gopher football.
I'm just telling you, Cappy.
Yeah. What are you telling me?
Careful with the Gophers.
Minnesota Golden Gophers. Big loss this
past
past
home
weekend.
Of Michael Thompson.
Yeah, they got annihilated by Iowa, 41-3.
I know.
This past
well,
weekend.
You know what happened?
It's a good defense.
But they have been one of the better defenses in the country.
Oh,
I don't know if you look at the totality of the season.
PJ
Fleck.
Yeah,
I do not.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I know that they got beat up by Ohio State 42-3.
Right.
Anyway, they're good.
Well, I mean, Ohio State's beating everybody 42-3. I don't know if you realize that.
No, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Because they're not playing anybody.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, they don't have any ranked opponents. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. It's not going to matter if you go 12-0.
That is true.
Yeah,
I mean, listen,
but does it not matter if
you're saying
playing...
come playoff time it'll matter?
Yeah, they're not getting tested at all.
I mean, you've got the teams at the top in college football, right? Like Texas A&M has played 5. ESPN has a metric called the Football Power Index, right?
Mm-hmm. FBI,
correct?
FPI.
And
Clinton Yates now in studio with us. That's the
hello.
voice you hear.
What's up, kiddos? How we doing?
Not to be confused with the FBI scandal that's going on at the moment.
FBI versus FPI.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And also not to be confused with Simulation 620.
Correct. Simulation 620 is a different thing. However, I believe Texas A&M has the most wins against the top 40 in the FPI, which is 5. Which is 5. And then you've got like a bunch of other teams, like Alabama, Miami have like 4, and like a couple. So to your point, when those teams do get into a winner-take-all situation, they may be more comfortable with some of those games, which could be one-score games, right? Like they've been tested in scenarios that Ohio State will be unfamiliar with.
The playing of the actual football and not just the overall talent is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
But the Ohio State schedule is so bizarre because
It's
they
so
played
bad.
Texas in the early part of the year
And
when
that was
Texas
supposed to
was
be
number
their
1.
test, right.
Texas was number 1 in the country, and Texas is obviously not the team that most people expected. And then Arch Manning got a concussion this past weekend, and his backup came in, and he actually threw the game-winning touchdown. But they literally have not played anybody ranked other than when Illinois was ranked number 17. And the only ranked team remaining on Ohio State's schedule is Michigan in the last weekend, who's currently number 21 in the country.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Ohio
Meaning
State
they might not be ranked by the time they get there.
That's my
Ohio
point.
State number 1 defense in the country. Iowa number 2. I'm looking
Minnesota?
at the Big Ten, 15 actually.
Oh, nice.
Out of 136 teams, so
pretty good.
Even after losing 42-3,
And,
so
and worse, 41-3.
Take that, Gopher, and stick your head in the hole there. Okay.
May I ask, is this problematic because of how far ahead of time they make the schedules? Like, do you think this has anything to do with it?
Well,
what do you mean?
Like the fact that if you look at their schedule,
I just think it's just the confluence of events of the way their schedule turned out.
Okay.
You can't do it any other way. That's the problem.
I'm
And
just
the problem
saying-
is the conference. I mean, you
right,
thought
right.
Penn State was going to be really good. They're not.
Yep.
Correct.
And that's the problem.
But it's not going to matter because they're going to go undefeated, and they're probably going to be the 1 seed, and they're going to get a bye. But then in that second round game, they're going to be
is that a home game still? The second round?
Second round is a neutral site.
Okay, see, this is a separate discussion, but I feel like the second round game should be a home game.
I agree.
You know what
So
I mean? I feel like it's a disadvantage for the higher ranked teams.
I think what the model should be, and Cappy and I talked about this briefly last year when they were talking about tinkering it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe what you believe, because I think what they should just go back to, because when we had the 14 playoff, it was a 3-bowl rotation on the neutral site. It made sense. Right. So you still keep that 3-bowl rotation on the neutral site, and then you get to play the home games. The pushback that I've heard is basically the campuses are not the kids are not in school at that point, so you're not going to have that part
I see
of
what
it.
You're saying. Yeah.
So and then it just becomes a bit more of a challenge to get the right people there, the right
game
fans
ops becomes a hurdle.
A hurdle, especially in some of these places in these really cold weather towns.
Well,
Bloomington
Ohio
comes
State.
to mind. Yeah.
Ohio State is a perfect example.
Right. So, so I think that's part of it. But I'm with you. I would love that. But, yeah, like by the time they get, to your point, to the second round, whoever comes out of that first game, and let's say, because the first round games last year were blowouts.
Yeah.
So if you get to the second round, then all of a sudden you've got – Oregon was the team that got screwed in that sense.
Correct.
Right? Last year.
I would say so because, I mean, even though their talent was an issue there, I felt it actually played a difference.
Correct.
In how things turned out.
Correct.
And each of the teams that got the bye lost.
Nice.
Right away.
Yeah, so I think that is going to be interesting because, A, they're not battle-tested, and, B, they're going to be coming into a game. More than likely, that's going to be an opponent who probably blew their team out, right? Or it could be lopsided, so they won't be as battered, per se, despite not having the bye. And they're ready. Like, they are absolutely in, like, full rhythm of what they need to do.
The kids say.
Yeah, full rhythm of what they need to do.
By the way, the YouTube chat is asking why we're not mentioning the sweater that CY is.
I like the sweater.
Because you idiots don't have enough style to even spell moose. The plural of moose is moose. Stop
Actually, this came up.
me.
This came up this weekend.
Honestly, it should be, if we're being honest.
I know it's not. What do you think it should be?
It should be meese.
No,
so this
you're
a meese
because
guy?
goose is geese.
No, so this came up.
Totally agree, Sedano.
No.
Fully with
What's wrong
Sedano
with
here.
No,
this
moose
came up.
has to be the exception that makes the rule.
This came
That's
up.
Why
is moose like fish?
You ever seen a moose?
I have.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
see
why
that
is
thing, you
moose?
go,
Why
"Good
can't moose
God."
be mooses?
Moose.
Why can't it?
It's just moose.
No, meese.
No, but
Meese is
deer
like the slang.
That
And
sounds
goose
like,
and geese.
That sounds like my.
It's spelled the same way.
You're right, but it's just moose.
Moose
Yeah,
is
I don't
right.
believe moose should be like fish.
You know what? If moose plural is going to be moose, then I'm changing deer to deers.
It is deer.
You say it like that anyway.
No,
Cap.
I'm saying deers. Multiple deers.
How often are you coming across deer in your life?
Oh, I mean, depends on my road travels.
Not you.
Yeah.
Cappy.
So I hit a deer
I know
a
you
couple
see
years
deer all
ago.
the time. ACC country.
I hit a deer a couple years ago.
Did it pop up and land on your roof? That sucks when that happens.
I didn't see it.
Did you really hit a deer?
Oh, true story.
Dude,
Here
when
goes.
I lived in Connecticut, there was like a
Sideswipes
real
happen
thing.
all
Like
the
there were
time.
signs all
Yeah.
the time
Oh,
about
yeah.
careful with the deers, like kind of thing. Yeah.
So I'm
I almost hit a
driving.
deer one time.
I've
That
hit a
thing
deer
like
quite a
hopped
few
right in
times.
front of me on like a dark highway.
Again,
Oh man.
pops up and lands in your sunroof. You're cooked.
Yeah.
So
That's
here's
a bad
what
situation.
happened to me. Yeah, here's what happened to me. I'm driving down the road. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. It's pitch black out, right? And I smashed something. And I don't know what I hit.
Oh, boy.
I didn't see it. It was dark, and the thing came flying. I did not see it.
Yeah.
So I go to a gas station.
You thought it was the chupacabra?
I don't know. I didn't know what it was. I went to a gas station. I get out of my car. I
Quality
look at the
bed here,
front.
by
This is the front passenger side bumper, and there's hair and blood on the front of my car. I'm like, oh my God. I hit somebody. I hit something. I don't know what happened. I turned around to go back. I'm like, I don't know what I hit. I get back, and I see this deer limping in the middle of the road.
Oh,
You should
Bambi.
have just killed him.
Yeah,
What was I going to do?
Did you pull out the 45 and blow it away?
Yeah,
Seriously.
Lindsay, what do I do? I don't have a gun
You
to
call
put him
the
out of his
Eagle has
misery.
to come
Then
in
you call the
handy
cops
right there.
and say, hey, I hit a deer, and
Black
you need to
guy,
come kill
you're
him.
out of there, buddy.
No, you just got to hit him again. Kill him.
Oh.
So
No,
wait, I'm
don't
supposed
do
to
that.
run him over a second time?
No.
You got to kill him.
Gotta call
but
the cops.
I didn't have the. Let me tell you
Yes,
something
she's
real
right.
quick.
Yes.
You should've
First of all, I
just-
didn't
you
call the
should've
cops.
just, like when Christopher got hit in The Sopranos and Tony had to put his hand over the mouth. That's what you should have done.
Well, I got news for you guys.
Wait,
Killing
you didn't,
anything.
You didn't call the cops,
I
Cap?
did not call the
You're a
cops.
Oh, my
bad
gosh.
guy,
You are a
Cap.
bad
No,
guy.
here's what I
Bad
here's what
guy.
I thought
That's
would
a
happen.
minimum of 311 call.
Here's what I thought would happen.
Yes,
I said, you know
agreed.
what? This is now a wounded animal. He's going to go back into the canyon where he came from.
And then
a
there's
bunch
the
of
deer,
coyotes
right.
are going to have breakfast.
Bad guy, Cap.
But I'll just tell you something. I don't like killing anything. This past weekend, I was bringing my garbage can back into my driveway, and I ran over with my garbage can a lizard. And I didn't mean to kill the lizard. And the lizard now is cut in half, and his face is like up in the air, and he's looking at me with his mouth wide open.
What is going on with your peripheral vision?
And I'm like, what? I'm sorry, Mr. Lizard. And so then because I didn't want to touch the dead lizard, and because I felt so bad, I just put the garbage can over the dead lizard so I didn't have to see it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And I figured that thing is like evaporating outside right now.
Meanwhile, let's take a time out real quick to do this.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays.
And $1 Million Monday is on, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
Caller 7 right now. Go back to content. Meanwhile, Sedano thought we were going to break, but Cappy, you got to be potted back up, homeboy.
Well, meanwhile, listen.
Clinton and I were talking about Austin Reeves' 50-point game.
Well, an ethical 50-point game is something that Austin Reeves had because there's 20 free throw 50-point games, and there's Aaron Gordon who had 10 threes and 6 free throws, and was dunking on everybody. They're different versions.
My position on that was very simple. It was he's attacking the basket, and I'm okay with you getting free throws if you're attacking the basket.
That was me legitimately soliciting a Sedano sports take, not on the air, not for a bit. I wanted to know what an expert thought.
Wow. Nice. Well, I'll tell you one thing about last night and Austin Reeves. I mean, what was it, 22? How many free throws did he have?
22 or 23, I believe.
Yeah. And I also think that Sacramento had a grand total of less free throws, 18 total free throws. So Austin Reeves had more free throws made than Sacramento took.
Yeah.
And that's just a huge
Some guy called me to
disparity.
Clinton and Friends this morning complaining that there was a big conspiracy against the Kings. Game 3 into the season, we were like, buddy, calm down. It's okay. Just because a white guy in a headband dropped 50 on you doesn't mean that there's a conspiracy going on in Sacktown.
Trust me. By the way, his reasoning was?
Go ahead, Cappy. I'm sorry.
Is that his reasoning? White guy with a headband can't be doing that? That's a conspiracy?
I mean, low-key, I think that was the vibe he was putting out, but he didn't really understand that about himself. He was just upset that AR went off. You know, that's really what it came down
You could hear Clinton and Friends each weekday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the ESPN LA app.
It was great. So, yeah. By the way, are we going to talk baseball or what happened?
Yeah, well, first I'm going to take caller 7 here. Then we're going to talk baseball.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers, everybody.
Where's caller 7?
Yeah. Lindsay's talking to him right now.
Oh, I was going to say, is this another failed segment with the caller?
Oh, wow.
No, look at the lights.
Wow.
Right. Well, of course, you're soliciting.
Well, and to listen, Cappy, when Cappy solicits, he doesn't always get stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm also not offering $1 million. You know, this is a major deal here. This is a major giveaway. I mean, all you got to do is pick the 2 teams and be right. I mean, yes, it's a long shot. I will grant you that. But you got to be in the game if you want to play.
Yeah.
All right, let's find out
We
what's
did have
happening
somebody
here.
pick a Colts.
It is time for caller 7 right now.
Yeah.
On $1 Million Monday, we go to Jacob in Anaheim. Jacob, are you in East Anaheim or West Anaheim?
West Anaheim.
Beautiful, Jacob, next to Disneyland. Here we go. Caller 7 on $1 Million Monday. We want your super prediction. Both teams in the final score that are going to play in February.
All right, perfect. So we're going to go Buffalo 28, Detroit 24.
Ooh. Nice. Buffalo 28, Detroit 24. And just for playing here on $1 Million Monday, Jacob, you're going to win Rams Saints tickets coming up Sunday at SoFi. Thank you for listening. Hold on the line. Congratulations, $1 Million Mondays. Made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Now, Sedano, it's time to talk about the Dodgers.
The Dodgers. So, CY, we're at 1-1.
The big CY.
The big CY.
Thank you.
We're at 1-1. I am genuinely curious to see how you feel about 41-year-old Max Scherzer, who has had recent success in the World Series just a couple years ago, versus Tyler Glasnow. I get the sense that, you know, from the pulse today around Dodger fans is that, you know, it's either going to be feast or famine with Glasnow. There's not much in between.
Talked to Glass last night. He seemed to be in
I
a
like
good
that.
position.
I talked to Glass last night.
He seemed to be as relaxed as I've seen a guy who was that skittish in general on the mound for a night before start. Felt good. The hair was flowing well. He had it kind of straightened. Not exactly the normal curly look.
Wow.
Little styled coming off of the plane.
Maybe
from
used an
Canada.
iron?
Perhaps. The flat iron. Perhaps. Lindsay would know better than I. But I think that this game is – this is going to sound overly sort of harsh, but it's a must-win, not in the context of the numbers of the series. But if you can't win this game at home against Scherzer with Glasnow as your respective starter, that's a problem for how the whole thing operates.
Okay.
This is the game you're set up to win based on how your starters work out. You had Snell, it didn't actually go the way you wanted. You get a gem and a half from Yamo. And if you can't win in the third starting position when they've got a 41-year-old dude, Max Scherzer, albeit notwithstanding, that's a problem for the overall constitution of what your plan is overall, Scott.
I agree.
Nobody calls him Yamo, by the way.
Everybody around the Dodgers calls him Yamo, so yeah.
Ooh.
I think they call him Yoshi.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, the man was with Glaz last night.
There it is. Yeah,
the man was talking to Glaz.
All right, kiddo.
I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm reporting on the baseball. You want to play viral bits? Because I love this one. It's really
a good song. So you're familiar.
It's more than a good song.
Yes, it's a great song. We
need
to find this
guy.
is,
you got to win this game for the sake of what you're doing overall as a plan. Never mind just the numbers of 2-1. They can come back from a 1-2 deficit, but this would be very awkward to lose to Scherzer at home.
I agree with everything you're saying, Clint. I think that Glasnow, who was not available at this time last year,
exactly,
because he had already pitched more innings when he got hurt than he'd ever pitched in any season prior. This is all last year.
Yeah.
This year, through a lot of missed time, he's here now, and he's not expected to be your number one, your ace. He's 3 deep into this thing.
Yes.
And by the way, he also is not expected to do what Yamo did last night. You hear that, Lindsay? Because that's those of us around the team. That's what we call it. He's not expected to do what Yamamoto did last night. In fact, here's something. Yamamoto wasn't expected to do what Yamamoto did last night.
I don't know there, Scotty. He did do the same thing in the start before. So
that's the likelihood of a guy going 2 complete games in separate rounds. I mean, it's pretty remarkable the way he's pitching. I know we played it earlier. Jeter was like, well, I'll tell you what's not going to happen tonight. Yamamoto's not doing a complete game.
Yamamoto threw a complete game. He's not going to throw one tomorrow night.
Sorry,
he's not.
That's not how it went down.
Sorry, Jeets.
Well, here's the other thing, Cap, though, and this is as important as any one singular game, is that with the 3 games in a row setup, if today is a blow-up and you get to the bullpen, that affects the rest of the series at home here in Dodger Stadium in a way that you can't afford to have happen. Not just based on the fact that, obviously, the bullpen has been a disaster, but, like, the rest and the build-up factor, because of the 3 games in a row element, you have to have a good outing from Glasnow today to set up for the rest of the series.
And you're bringing up a great point for this. Beyond that, here's one more reason. If the Dodgers were to not have a great starting pitching performance, and if the Dodgers do have to dip into the bullpen early, remember, not only to your point, Clinton, about taxing them now when you need them over the next 3 games in theory, but remember, one of their best, it's been a really rough year for the Dodgers bullpen, but one of the best guys is not with the team right now in Alex Vesia.
Correct.
So
to say George's term.
You're down a guy, and you're not just down like a guy who's way back there. You're down a top-level guy.
A high-leverage guy.
Right. So this is I like where you're going with this. This is a huge, huge game, and the Dodgers need not a complete game. They don't need 8 innings. They need 6 good, solid innings.
We used to say on Around the Horn, if it's a must-win, how musty is it, George? How do you feel? How musty is this for you, for the Dodgers?
Look, I just think that, baseball is – home field advantage in baseball is fairly overrated. But I do believe because of the way the series is set up, you do need to win at least 2 out of the 3 here.
Right.
I don't think it's, like, musty in the sense of, like, I don't know if Glasnow is the guy that I feel most confident in when I look at the rest of this rotation. Like, I feel like they can still find a way to get 2 more wins here, even if the Blue Jays win tonight.
Don't disagree. How it happens is as important as what happens.
I would agree. Like, baseball to me is one of those sports that's like when you're doing like previews of it, I think you're, despite Derek Jeter's comments, I think that it's probably like number 2 in the big 4.
Okay.
In regards to like you can do a good job of previewing it and it may play out to plan that way. I think basketball is the most likely because it's usually talent-based.
Predictability is a much easier thing to do. Yeah.
Correct. I think baseball is second, particularly when you come to the postseason, because, the pitching matchups matter in a big way, particularly, even today in 2025, although less so than maybe when we were kids, the starting rotation matters, right? So, I think Scherzer is the better pitcher here. So if I'm just going old school metrics in a series that seems to be where both teams, at least in theory, want their starters to go deep, particularly the Dodgers, I just think that Scherzer, to me, is a more reliable option with a team in the Blue Jays that I think rakes just as well as anybody in the sport, even maybe as well as the Dodgers. The other thing that's interesting to me about the Dodgers is the Dodgers. And we talked about Andy Paz's issues, but I'm not as worried about the ninth hitter. Freddie Freeman has 1 RBI. And I think that's the one thing I'm looking at. And I know it sounds crazy to say, how can you doubt him after? And I'm not doubting him.
It's not about that. It's about what actually has happened.
It's what's transpiring now. And yes, he will forever be in the lore based off what happened last year. But in this particular series, because that's the way you have to look at it, I'm looking at his current production in regards to driving and runs, and that needs to change for them to have success and win the series.
Dropping balls on the infield doesn't help either. The thing,
right.
Scott,
there was a couple things that happened in there that I just want to address. So, like the whole Scherzer versus Glasnow thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the most part, actually, it's more so on the Blue Jays. They need a bigger performance out of Scherzer than Glasnow needs out of the Dodgers need out of Glasnow. Because Scherzer, who typically at this point in his career doesn't go 5. He's probably going to go about 4, so you're going to get into that bullpen a lot faster. And they've been using a lot of their bullpen already. If something happens to Glasnow, let's say he goes out after 3 innings.
Would you be surprised if Max Scherzer goes 6 or 7?
Yeah, he went 6 the last time.
He went
7 is pushing.
I thought he went 5 last time.
He went 5 and 2/3.
I mean,
right, but I would not be surprised to see Max Scherzer get to the 6th.
Not at all.
I would be very surprised to see him, especially with how because he's not the same guy.
You just Derek Jetered it. Just remember,
I said I didn't say it was not going to happen. I said I'd be surprised. But the difference is if Glasnow goes out early because he's getting shelled, you go to Kershaw there, and Kershaw takes up about 4 or 5 innings.
And you feel confident about that?
No, because that means if Glasnow got shelled, you save your bullpen to be for the next 2 games, and you let Kershaw kind of just take it like he did it in. It's a
but
real
that's a Dave
option.
move. That's a Dave play the long game move.
Yeah, it's a playing the long game. That's right, Cappy. That's right,
Cappy loves to play the long game.
This specific question was asked of Doc, and he said, "I'll get Kershaw in should the situation fit."
And
he
said
actually,
that would be
he said,
I would love to get him into one of these games if the situation is right.
Okay. Sorry, I'm close enough.
First and foremost, I'm going to make decisions that I feel are best for helping the team win that particular game. And if he's a part of it, fantastic.
My point is that
it was pretty close.
Sitting right in front of his face, he was answering it as if don't be penciling in Kershaw for anything right now.
Yeah.
I'll play that as it comes.
Right,
That's what it was.
Which is a good situation for him. If you're going to save your bullpen for the 3 games in a row that you were talking about, which is a great point, the fact is you let Kershaw go after him to mop up the rest of that game so you don't use your bullpen.
Is that
so you
good
don't
situation? Another hangout to dry circumstance?
It's let him go as long as he can there.
You know what, though, Clinton?
That's
you call
a right
it
spot.
You call it hangout to dry.
It's helping your team.
That's exactly right. If by chance the Dodgers, if Glasnow isn't good, and let's just say that Toronto has a big lead, rather than eat up your bullpen, especially with Vezina not here, I would rather say to Kershaw, hey, your team needs you, man. That's it. Your team needs you. You got to give us 4 innings right now. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Doesn't matter if we win or lose this game. Right now we're down big. So you got to go out there and you got to take one for the team. But when we win the ring, you will have contributed. I don't know if I see it as hanging him out to dry necessarily.
I mean, I don't disagree with you in the context of the series writ large, but that just seems to me like, man, that's what Kershaw's here for these days, mopping up situations when everybody screws up.
Well, I mean, he's not really here for much else because he's not going to be a starter.
He's not going to be a leverage situation.
Any leverage situation.
Like,
So he's there. If you're going to help your team, that's the way to help the team. And also, that's only if Glasnow is bad. He has not been bad in this postseason so far. He's given up one run.
George, you're kind of on the Scherzer is going to be better than Glasnow. I'm going to go the opposite direction and say Glasnow has gotten all of his proper rest. Glasnow has been healthier than he's been in years past. I think Glasnow, inspired by the performances before him, And just like Toronto, who had to start a 22-year-old rookie who was only like making his 7th start, they're kind of in, it looks like, desperation mode. You got a 41-year-old guy. I mean, you got Glasnow in the prime of his career. Scherzer's at the very end of his career.
I get it, but
they weren't forced. They chose to start Savage, and it was a smart play, in my opinion, because the fact that the Dodgers hadn't seen him much, he's got that wacky arm angle, and his stuff plays at home as well as it does anywhere else. I don't think there's desperation, but I do think there is. What's the word I'm looking for? There is a. There's a very slim margin of error, is what I'm getting at for the Blue Jays with this game with Scherzer, and that's where, at the end of the day, to use an idiom, Max Scherzer is still Max Scherzer.
Right.
And
I just trust him more.
Yeah, I do too. And that's kind of where I am with that.
Anytime any team has trusted Max Scherzer, it has gone the opposite way for them.
Oh, like in 2019?
Yeah, in 20. Well, yeah,
that was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
With the Dodgers in 2021.
Take that tongue out, CY. Let's do it together.
But this is the problem.
You know what the problem is. I already.
He goes out because his arm's tired or whatever. He steps out of games consistently.
Or he's got too much mud in his cleats.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be.
Well, Glasnow does that too.
Cappy sometimes has too much mud in his cleats.
But what I would say is you're applying the experience that you had as a Dodger, where his arm, of course,
he did it with the Mets. He did it other places.
I get it because he's old. But what I'm saying is, when he has actually taken the mound for any of the teams, he's been fantastic for the most part.
Well, that's how you make it to 41 years old, and you're starting in the World Series. But I would
look
be
at the look Sedano just gave Bergman. It was like he gouged him with a knife.
Bergie, it's you and me.
I mean, when he takes the bump, like, he's legit good. Like, you can make the case his arm was tired or whatever.
Listen.
I get it. What I'm saying is, and you may be right, Greg, like, he may go out there and get blown up because the Dodgers lineup can do that to anybody.
Right.
But what I would say is, like, you're applying your own bias in this situation.
I think, yes, okay, I'll admit there's some, but no. But there probably is on CY's part for the national portion of it.
No,
But
that was just the thing that happened. I don't care about that.
I know you don't.
Max Scherzer's going to the Hall of Fame. Tyler Glasnow's a guy with a gray head of hair. That's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying?
In 2023 with the Rangers, he had 5 earned runs against them in the
we were there.
ALCS.
Right, and then what did he do in the next couple outings?
He had 2 in 2 2/3 innings. He gave up 2 runs on 4 hits.
And then he pitched 3 innings to no
3
runs.
Okay, that was in the World Series, yes. Before that, if you go even further back, he gave us 7 runs when he was with the Mets, and he gave up 7 runs against the Padres.
I mean, Greg,
I'm just saying. Well,
Greg,
get him, Berg.
I'm just giving you stats of what he did. I'm not doing anything.
Get him, Bergie.
He's had 31 appearances in the playoffs. He's not going to go 31 for 31.
So is Kershaw. Kershaw's had a ton of it. He's 13 and 13 in the postseason. Or 13 and 14.
No. Wait.
Scherzer in the playoffs?
What's the difference between?
Are you going to compare Clayton Kershaw to Max Scherzer in the postseason?
So the point is that just because you've been around for a long time and you've been in the postseason a long time, what you are now is not what you were in the past.
Greg, we're in agreement there.
Get him, George.
Like, that is not. But what I'm saying is, you are applying your Dodger bias to Max Scherzer's arm dying on him.
Don't let him have
it's
that.
It's not Dodger bias.
Get him,
it's who he is now as a 41-year-old. He's not the same
guy. Do you remember his last start in the playoffs?
He was good against. It looked pretty good against Seattle. Yes, but what he has done this year.
I mean, you're kind
of
dismissive of Seattle there. Like, they're good too.
Oh, don't do it, Bergie. Don't dismiss Seattle. Get him. Get him.
You're just
get
going
him, George.
back and forth here, Cappy. Are you on my side?
Yeah, I'm on both teams. I'm on both teams. Get him.
Cappy's a both teams kind of guy.
Right, I do. I do. It doesn't matter.
When you talk to your baseball
he also gave up 4 walks.
You may be right. But what I'm saying is,
I'm just having the conversation.
If you're asking me the trust factor,
got to be sure.
It's not Glasnow. It's not.
Never. I would trust the guy in this postseason that has given up 1 earned run.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think he's got like 16 strikes for 13 or 14 strikeouts.
Cap. I hear what you're saying, Cap. As an aside, though, the reason why this particular matchup to me is a big time why you want to play the games is not because the Dodgers got lucky with their last win, but Yamo's outing was incredible. Claus's outing was incredible as well, and they didn't win the game. Like, that's the kind of pitching performance from the Blue Jays you expect to win that game, but the Dodgers outdueled them on the mound. And so if that's going to happen twice in a row, I think that would be pretty fortunate from the Blue side.
So I'd like to cleanse the palate here and say a few things.
Oh, really?
Number 1, Sedano, the Black Hand, has asked that Quinton Yates comes in every day this week because it's World Series week.
That's right. Yeah.
As welcome. The little hand, I'm going to add a wrinkle. You have to wear that buffalo sweatshirt every day.
It's a moose.
It's
a moose.
Come
Sorry.
on.
You have to wear the
Not a
moose.
buffalo.
Have you ever played the
Moose.
drinking game Moose?
No.
Okay, so what you do is you have
I've
an
had a
ice
few
tray.
mooses, but that's all.
You have an ice tray, and you try to
Be
flip
nice.
them into you try to flip the quarters into the ice tray, and then you do Moose, and then you drink.
Someone in the chat said you got the sweater from a Build-A-Bear.
I don't even know what Build-A-Bear is. So.
Oh, yeah, that's that place in the mall.
What is Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, that you go and build a bear.
Yeah, they got like stuffed animal bears, and you walk in with your kids,
You
and
can
then
put a
they pick
voice
out
on
the
it.
bear.
You guys in the YouTube chat love soft little teddy bears.
All right, second thing I'm going to say is this Veterans Day, ESPN LA and National University want you to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstakes. Share a photo of your veteran on Instagram and tell us how they make an impact in your community. Tag at ESPN Los Angeles and use the hashtag Stories of Service for your veterans' chance to win VIP Crypto.com arena tickets and share their story live with Mason in Ireland. Thanks to veteran-founded National University. Choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu. That's nu.edu. Okay, we're going to take a 90-second timeout, and then we're back with the Dealer's Choice Real Deal and more Moose Talk with Clinton right here on ESPN LA.
The Lake Show lives here.
The purple and gold are heating up after Austin Reeves dropped a career high 51-point masterpiece on the Kings.
Three-pointer by Austin. Good again. They can't stop him.
Playing like Luka tonight.
Tonight, the Lakers roll into Crypto.com Arena on a 2-game winning streak, ready to host the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
The Dodgers.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you.
Hi, I Josep Pui, and you're watching The View Review.
Been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
9:55, Sedano and Kap Morning Show, the YouTube-only hour, and on the ESPN LA app. Right now, it is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer. Or visit Seller's Advantage, sellersadvantage.com. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
DRE 01961658, Cappy.
Well, I want to just say, George.
Get him, Cappy.
That I did, as I mentioned to you at the beginning of today's broadcast, Rams had the bye. Raiders had the bye.
Yes.
Chargers played on Thursday night.
You were
USC
at
had the week
Laguna.
off.
Yeah.
So I had a chance to go into Laguna this weekend, which is something I don't really know Laguna that well. Do you know Laguna?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, just a little bit. What a gorgeous, amazing place. It really is. So I mentioned
Beautiful
to you that
place. Hold on.
Yeah.
Beach in Southern California, beautiful place. Check.
Yeah, it's not just the beach, bro. There's so much more. I mean, there are just.
Cap, can you radio Rinaldi this?
Well, I
They're
kind of
getting there.
You realize that Travis lives in Laguna, right?
I thought about that, but I know
Did you
that
go
Travis
visit him?
I did not because he
Especially
was
because
visiting
your
his
children
son.
go to the same school. One of them.
He was visiting his son up at Cal Poly SLO, and I was not visiting my daughter at Cal Poly SLO. I know I like to do some restaurant reviews. I did hit up the Javier's in the Crystal Cove area. You guys familiar
Did you run
with this
into
area?
one James Rome there?
I did not run into
Susan.
I did not. Phenomenal. But I did walk in, and as the hostess was walking us back to our table, there were all these dudes sitting at a table, and they are all 710 listeners, because when they got a load of me, they could feel my vibe, George. You know, sometimes I come walking in, and it's kind of like I hear Disco Inferno playing in the background, like I'm just sort of strolling.
The one by 50 Cent or the one from like the 70s?
No, the original
Probably
one.
both,
The original,
actually.
Yeah. And these brothers at the table, they were like, Cap, what's up, Cap? Of course, I hit him with a fist pump, like, what's up, guys? How you doing? Like, but I had to play it cool, you know what I mean?
Hold on,
so,
you said brothers. These were actual black people in Laguna?
Not in Laguna, no.
Everybody's a brother, Clinton.
Okay, I was just making sure,
Yeah,
because you stressed that.
If that many brothers were in Laguna, there's a sheriff car
seem
outside.
like you were talking to actual black folks.
Because here's the thing.
These were the white brothers.
Here's the thing in Laguna. If you're anything other than, like, even me, and sometimes people say I'm whitewashed, I get pulled over. They're like, where are you from?
Right. Where are you at? You're in the wrong place, buddy.
They do not like any grouping of that.
But that's a gang.
Just in terms of restaurant review, just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Food, out of this world. Service, incredible. Drinks, flowing. Great.
Yeah.
Now, maybe what I'm about to say is an old man take, but I'm going to say it. Can we lower the music a little bit? I'm trying to have a conversation here. I'm trying to have a conversation. Can we lower the music, please? Can we lower the music?
I'm going to stop you there because I like the disco, but 50 Cent's version is amazing.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Dog, BET Uncut Late Night is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Disco Inferno.
Yeah.
Believe that.
I do believe
they're not the video for this one is not touching 50 Cent.
No, that's
not even close.
Well, I don't even know if they made a video for that.
Correct.
Well, but they did play this song in the movie Kingpin, you know?
And Saturday Night Fever.
When Woody Harrelson comes walking in.
Man, the way those first 4 bars hit in Disco Inferno, you know that, get out.
Burn,
Can you imagine
baby,
if you
burn.
put a video of BET Late Night Uncut up in Laguna? There'd be like a riot.
There'd be arrests.
Yeah.
Rampant
White
arrests.
people would be like, oh, my God.
No, they'd all think they're cool.
On God.
Listen, I don't know if it's an old man take to say, but I'll accept it if it is.
Well, if you want to go have a conversation, I could totally understand you just wanting to be in a place where the music is not so loud.
I mean, listen, it's a scene. I get it. Heine's everywhere, by the way. Lots of Heine.
I don't know about Laguna Heine.
Oh,
50 Cent, just in case you didn't know.
Trust me. Lots of Heines everywhere. But can we lower the music just a little bit? A little bit. Trying to have a conversation.
Cappy, respectfully, that's a super old man take.
It is, isn't
it's
it?
a super old man take.
Yeah, I know.
Because, it means that things are happening in your body that are affecting you in ways that don't affect other people. The music might not be as loud to everybody else, is what I'm getting at.
Well,
Which
it's
is
like
tough.
Kiss. The band Kiss used to say, if it's too loud, you're too old. Look what happened to me, the big CY. Look what happened.
Tough.
It is tough.
That does it for today.
Side question. Do you know the airport code of Toronto? If you don't know, I'll tell you tomorrow.
YYZ.
You know. Of course you know, George.
Yeah.
I was asking Scott.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Cappy, now you know. YYZ. Pearson.
It is a final for a Monday. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Have a good Monday, mongrels.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Hey, everybody.
Can't get enough of the Rich Eisen Show.